welcome to episode 60 of season 2 of the Church Off Podcast.
60?
60, this is number 60. We are in the sixes. 60s? I wanted to say, I almost said double digits, so I was like, we've been in the double. Nothing has changed digit-wise.
We've been in the 60s before. I feel like this is our third or fourth time in the 60s of a certain
Technically,
number.
yeah. I mean, we were in the original 60s, then the 160s.
Then the 260s.
I don't know if we got to the... No, we stopped. We got to season 2. This is technically like the 280s or 290s. Because we stopped...
we've made
We
more than
stopped
that.
numbering them and went to season 2 around the 220s.
We went to season 2, and then 2 episodes in, Amanda came in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was something along those lines.
And then she dropped out mid-season. And it's just been me and you and somebody else since.
Who?
Oh,
Wait,
oh, wow.
wait. Who?
Okay.
Someone else has been here? Who else has been?
It's the
Melissa.
parrot.
Oh, yeah, the parrot and the penguin. And Darren. Darren's over there, too, I guess.
Medellerin. Melderin?
Medellerin?
Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that the penguin was over here too.
Yeah,
The
well,
penguin-
that's the penguin's original location.
Yeah.
The penguin was only over there in the absence of a third person to be with the parrot as like something for that third camera to do, because that third camera just was jobless now. For a long time we had, before Amanda ever even showed up, I had the third camera, and it was like a wide shot. It saw the whole setup.
Right.
But when we came over here, because it's like so vertical from where the monitors are, it's like, shut up. The only place it would have made sense would have been like way over there or over here, seeing the whole thing, and I don't have any wires that will go that far. No.
Well, no, I was going
You
to
were
say,
about
oh
to
my
say it
God, the
again.
chat is so small.
Yeah, it's
Do
very
you see
small.
it?
You're
Yeah,
the one
hold-
that said to leave it like
Well,
that.
no, normally it's bigger than that.
It is. I don't know why.
I was like, I know my eyes are not going bad. That
Hold on.
is.
Stop it! Set it for 30.
because of the implication.
Stop it!
Stop it! Eye exam, but the doctor has no idea that I'm not like got eagle eyes.
No! Stop it! Stop it!
Well,
Let
time
me,
to just wrap it up.
let me change it over here to 30.
Because of the implication.
Stop it!
It's just not.
Stop
It's just
it!
not changing. The font size is not.
Because like you can't tell me somebody's at home watching that and is like, what the fuck is that tiny ass writing? Because like the thing is, like I'm not looking at it at a small screen. Like that screen's probably bigger
Let
than
me
like,
refresh
the
on
front of my
Twitch.
truck.
Hey Oxy, I'm sorry for not talking to you. Hey
Hey,
man,
Oxy.
I
We're
apologize.
sorry, Charlie couldn't talk to you. The type that when you typed and said hello, it was so small that only like somebody with eagle eye vision could see it.
Like it.
Because of the implication.
Stop it! Stop
I
it!
mean, I'm gonna keep a pop out chat over there, but it's not. I'm not gonna be able to
Why don't
change
you
it.
just close it and reopen
I
it?
did. I just did twice.
And it's still not changing.
It's not changing.
Put it over. Let me get. Why don't you just zoom in really on it, like
That's not how that
Like,
works.
look at that. That's so small.
That's what she said.
I need a magnifying glass.
It's not. Here, let me try it one more time.
Magnifier's off. Wait, can you not just have like a magnifier on that monitor?
Because of the implication.
Stop
I
it!
don't know how to fucking do
Stop
it. I'm
it!
Smart.
Right click. There should be like whenever you right click on the screen, there should be an option for magnifier. Do you see it?
No.
I can't even see what that is that you right clicked on.
Yeah.
so-
No idea.
No,
Well,
you're
we're
gonna
just gonna have to
try
deal with
again.
that. I'm sorry.
Have you tried making it? Have you tried saying it to Wumbo?
No, I did try putting it in rice though. I don't know how to. It's gonna be hard to fix this.
Well, welcome to the new setup.
Hey,
The
Ox.
new way-
That's not the setup. That's something on Twitch's side. It's not updating. It's doing it for everything else. Nothing's updating whenever I change it. It's really aggravating.
Why don't we just like go off for a little bit and then
Well,
come back?
I don't know if that's exactly.
We'll pack it in and try it again tomorrow.
That's not the way you do that.
This is the way.
The weather in Borden County. We're finally out of Boone County, everybody.
Oh, we are?
We've
Well, now
left.
I'm
We've
kinda
left
sad.
Boone.
Boone
Yeah,
has left the building.
it was a minute. We were in Boone
Mhm.
for a month or so there, a month and a half ish. But we have now entered Borden County, Texas,
I'm bored. Just
whose weather is 54 degrees Fahrenheit. 0 precipitation, no rain, no water, nothing's falling out of the sky. Meanwhile, it's still somehow 44% humidity, which makes no sense. Wind is 7 miles per hour. That's the weather in Borden County
What's
as
the
of 10
humidity?
p.m. I forgot, and fuck yourself. 15 degrees right now. I'm frozen to my bed, says Oxy. Damn, Oxy. That's
Jesus.
fucking too cold.
I still
Cut on the fucking heater, bro. 15. It is. You're 17 degrees away from freezing. On the wrong side of it.
Maybe.
What do you mean? Like in your room
Maybe
or like
that's why
outside?
the text is small. It like shrunk up 'cause it's cold.
Yeah, yeah. You fucking idiot.
Imagine it's only small for Oxy saying things, but for everybody else it's bigger.
So dumb. I could have gone to bed. And here I am doing this fucking podcast with this guy.
Hold on, give me a second. I'm trying to find the Urban Dictionary word of the day. Do you want to hear about toes or something else?
Look, there's a new person for you to fucking torture
Hey,
with
Melissa,
with
do
these
you wanna-
questions.
Do you want to hear about toes or something else?
What's the something else that would?
I don't know. It's like a mystery box because I had to hit shuffle to find it.
I guess something else.
Okay.
Don't really care
We'll
about
shuffle
the
it.
toes.
We'll shelf the toe explanation for later.
Oh my god. Okay, next one. Just pick one. We
Yeah.
have
Well,
to get
no,
away
the
from this
other-
fucking word
Yeah.
before. Do you know how many things are in the goddamn notes? If this podcast even wants
so
to.
no, look, this is the thing.
Yeah,
like
and then I vocally added one. So
the last couple times I've hit shuffle, it's just been people's names, and you're putting somebody putting something romantic about the name or something mean about the name. All right, here we go.
Oh my god.
Leafy. Today's word is leafy.
Leafy?
Like
Yeah.
Leafy?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Anybody want to take a guess about what it means?
Well,
It
what?
has nothing to do with plants, by the way.
God. Well, I immediately have nothing to.
Yeah, I have.
I have
Melissa, you
nothing
want
to
to
add.
try? Oh, okay.
Leafy. The fucking the way I can't. I tried. I don't.
Colorado.
So this actually seems like an
That's
actual.
plants. It's still plants.
Well, I
guess.
mean, the action of it.
Getting leafy. I mean,
Dude, I got fucking leafy last night, bro. I
it's
loved
not
it.
that. by
Could
the
you
way.
imagine?
Okay, that's a great. You may have just created a new one. Look, stoners have been looking for a fucking new zooted for a while. Zooted's like the most recent.
I thought Zoinked was the most.
I
recent.
figured
That's
it
the
out,
same.
guys.
Yeah,
Figured it
leafy.
out.
Getting fucking. Yeah, you want to get fucking leafy later?
So this might actually be a real SAT word 'cause the definition looks legit.
Oh my god. Why
It's
are we even? It's urban. What? What is it?
prone to failure, does not learn from mistakes, and will tell you there is no failure.
I just
Leafy?
found something to describe Creighton.
Yeah,
The doctor is
You're
le-
fucking leafy as shit, dude.
The doctor is leafy. He left his watch in me,
What?
like his
What?
wristwatch. Like you know, he was
Inside
doing
of him?
yeah, he was doing surgery, and the watch fell off, and he left it inside.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like what that sounds like.
No, that is. He left his watch in me. There's a comma and everything.
Dude, Charlie, they use punctuation. I'm pretty sure this is just ripped right out of Wikipedia and added to Urban Dictionary. Put that away. God damn it.
Okay.
Fucking Urban Dictionary. Okay, man. Do you know how many fucking
I
usually
put
I don't
so
even
many
usually I don't address the notes specifically, but what in the fuck, man?
It's been a while.
You've got like a paragraph full of shit. I put one thing in the notes finally for the first time in months, and then you're just like, well, time to fucking 9 up Charlie.
And then Melissa put some. Do you want to talk about her thing first, and then we'll get to my stuff, because we were just recently talking
Yeah,
about
we
her
were
thing
just
before we
talking
went
about
live, and I thought that might be fun since we're already warmed up on that.
We were discussing Disney and
Is out.
and subscriptions to streaming
Streaming,
sites
yeah.
and stuff like that. And Darren over here decided to state that she will not support Disney by paying them money.
No, I will not.
And Creighton said that what did you say?
I don't remember what I said.
He said that he doesn't disagree with me.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't disagree. I get what you're doing, like you're boycotting.
Okay,
but
so-
I want to
so
know
hold on.
why you're boycotting.
Yeah, okay, so that's the first. This is going to be a lot. Why? What is your reason for not
Yeah.
wanting to
Why are you a Disney denier?
pay Disney?
Well, there's only like 3 Disney movies that I actually like. So why am I gonna
What are
pay?
the 3 Disney movies?
That's
They're
not.
all
That's not how
princess-
you
hold
framed
on,
Hold
hold
on,
on,
wait, wait, wait,
hold
what's
on,
the
You're
Disney-
right,
hold on.
you're right,
There's
I-
not. There's more.
it. Okay.
Okay.
I only like Tangled, Princess and the Frog, and then the third Cars movie.
Well, Tangled
third,
is the best
third
movie.
Cars movie?
Tangled is the top 4 greatest
Yeah.
movies of all time, best Disney movie period. So that is, you've made a good
That's
job.
a solid argument.
That's a solid.
Cars
good
3 is
idea.
pretty good too.
Now, but hold on. That's not why you're boycotting them.
I also
Slash
just really,
not supporting them.
I really just don't like Disney. I have never liked
Like
Disney.
you don't like Disney as a company, or you don't like Disney?
You don't
I
like
don't
their
care.
actions,
I
or
don't-
you just don't like their
I
product.
just don't like Disney. Like just period. I just don't like them. I
I-
used to
I
tell
feel
my mom,
like
fair. That's
I
a,
used to
that's
tell
a fair
I used to
point.
tell
That
say
would
to
be
my
a
mom
fair
all the time.
point if she wasn't backtracking.
Well,
I
that's
feel
not
like you are
I'm just saying
backtracking.
I'm not gonna. For one, I'm not gonna pay to go and watch only 3 movies 'cause there's no other Disney movies that I really like watching. So why am I gonna pay like $15
But you
a
like
month for that
Marvel,
first of all?
right? Like you like some of the
But I
Marvel
can
stuff.
watch Marvel on other things. Like they have Marvel movies on Netflix.
Not really. I thought they kind of got rid of them.
No, they have some.
What do they have?
I'm pretty sure that they have some. They have some of the Spider-Mans on there unless they took 'em off.
Oh well, that's but
And
I mean like
then-
MCU stuff, 'cause you like what you're
I'm
talking
pretty
about is
sure
like
that-
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man
I'm
1.
pretty sure that there were a few.
Well, those are
Marvel
still
ones on there.
Marvel.
Well, no,
Yeah.
but I mean like Marvel like as an MCU stuff.
Yeah.
But also Disney's just like, I don't know. I can't I can't describe it. It's just a hate for Disney that I've had my entire life. I just don't like Disney.
Most people that boycott Disney boycott it because of the like ridiculous things that they are like that they stand for. Like Disney is very not cool like with
Yeah.
what they like and don't like, be it politically, be it the way they treat people when they work, be it all these other things. And my argument to that is, but you guys buy everything else.
Yeah, like you have
Like,
an iPhone in your
If
pocket.
you have an iPhone in your pocket, you're legitimately endorsing slavery. If you drink Coca-Cola, you are literally cool with poison. That's true. I mean, that's true. Like if you have any tech, all these computers, every laptop you use, every phone, like that is straight. If there's cobalt on your person, which there almost always is, you are straight up like supplying the slave trade.
And like the crazy
That's- and
part
that's
is,
tru- that's
it's
just true.
funny that you
It's
bring
sad.
up that part 'cause I was gonna say like Disney's like the Apple of like production companies.
Yeah, definitely.
If you think about it, 'cause like it's something that like almost everybody likes and has like something from, and also like it's some like everybody's like quick to jump to, oh well I don't actually like them or whatever, but then like they'll like or have like 12 different things from them, or want to go to Disney World, or want to like be a part of that experience. Now the people that are like go hard in the paint and are like fuck Apple, fuck Disney, and don't have like any of that shit. That's pretty respectable, I think.
I mean, it's
Not that I'm saying that
Yeah,
yours
no,
is
no.
disrespectful, because like I'm of a similar mindset. Like I'm not a huge Disney fan. Even before so I like Marvel, I like Star Wars, but before Disney really had their like hands on those, I mean like there wasn't a lot of stuff that was like
Yeah,
Disney in
Disney's
my life.
Nothing special.
I like my first exposure.
How dare you?
My
It's
first
not.
exposure.
Star Wars.
I mean,
Well,
like,
yeah,
Ma'am.
but they didn't make that. Is what I'm saying. They bought
Yeah,
that.
but they're
later
making it
on.
now.
They
well,
are
they
making it now.
yeah, they
but
bought it 12 years ago. Everything that's been made since episode fucking 3 has
right,
been Disney.
But what I'm saying is, and not really, Clone Wars was Cartoon Network in the beginning.
in the beginning, not the last half of the show.
But my point is
saying all the
that
good shit is from Disney.
my
No.
point,
In Star Wars.
My point is, I was a fan of Star Wars before Disney bought them. I was a fan of Marvel movies before Disney bought them. Those things I liked pre-Disney. You know what I mean? What?
Nothing.
No, I'm just saying. I know I'm a DC boy, but I'm talking about I did like Spider-Man. I liked the original Daredevil with Ben Affleck. Even though I know that that's like a horrible movie now.
Terrible. So
But
bad.
at the time, I was like, I was 5.
that guy
I
cannot. Ben Affleck cannot make a good superhero movie.
I was 5, Charlie.
He's a
I
terrible
saw
Batman.
a man running
Terrible
around,
Daredevil.
jumping around in leather, and I was like on board
Mm-hmm.
immediately from the start.
Right.
And the guy that they got to play Kingpin that died, who's also in the Green Mile, like I can't remember his name. But that guy was pretty cool in it.
Yeah, he was
He
good.
crushed a rose and made his hand bleed 'cause he was mad. So
You
and then
remember that movie
Bullseye-
too well.
And then Bullseye is in it.
It is
and
a
he-
tragedy.
But then he
Straight up
brought it back
horrifying.
playing Penguin, so
That guy played Penguin? That
Yeah.
was Colin
That's
Farrell.
what I'm telling
Holy shit. That was Colin Farrell.
you. Yeah. Did you forget?
I
We
forgot.
literally freaked out
I haven't watched
about
that
it.
movie in a million years.
We literally freaked out about it, like we didn't freak out that he was Bullseye, but we freaked out
That
that
he was
it was
Penguin.
Colin Farrell
Yeah.
playing Penguin, like literally for
Because
like
you can't
a year
tell.
and a half.
Yeah, you can't even tell. It's
After
him.
the Batman came out and before it came out.
Well,
too.
I knew before it came out that it was Colin
Well,
Farrell.
no, but we were talking about it
Yeah.
like leading up to it and after it. But anyways, my point is
Yeah.
Disney has always been like the safe bleached kid that's like, you know,
No, I
at the-
disagree.
in the sandbox, just like
Nope.
really clean.
No,
You know
wrong,
what he's about.
Wrong.
His mom probably drives a Prius, like, you know, it's a whole thing.
Nope.
And whereas like I was always of the mindset, you know, like Cartoon Network's pretty cool. They do some cool shit. Nickelodeon's okay, but then they got that whole thing going with Dan Schneider where he likes feet and stuff.
That's
and
all of them. That's Cartoon Network too.
Well, yeah, but,
everywhere
like-
has bad people
But like,
working.
well, no, I'm not trying to throw Nickelodeon under the bus all the way for Dan Schneider stuff. I just mean like, you know, like there's a lot of stuff going on over there.
The
that-
end all be all argument here is to each their own.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like that was my first exposure to
Disney's
Disney.
got
was
some
Disney
good
Channel.
shit that is not just like watered down, clean,
Yeah,
bleached.
I
fucking-
mean, I guess, but like
you've got Treasure Planet.
you
You've
got
got
Pirates of the Caribbean. Pirates of the Caribbean isn't really that good.
Step on Me. That is Steph. That
Oh,
is
hello.
Father Mucker's Reborn. I'm so mad that they took your name.
But no, but like it's there is stuff that Disney makes that isn't like all clean and
Atlantis, The
everything.
Lost Empire.
Yeah, but I mean, like they're properties that they don't really want to expand on either. You know what I mean? Like 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be something that's safe. It's gonna be something that like you know has been crowd tested, family friendly. You know what I mean?
Deadpool.
Deadpool, they didn't make that.
I
Fox
know.
made that.
I know. It was a
And
cheap
then they
shot.
bought it.
I hope 3's good.
I
I hope-
God,
I
I'm
hope-
so worried.
I'm a little worried, but if they, you
But
know,
then
maybe
they brought,
they'll.
I feel like
solve
they brought
the
back
problem.
Wolverine just to be like, hey guys, don't worry, and then they're gonna fuck it up somehow.
We'll see.
Logan was such a good exit. He really didn't have to. I mean,
I don't
get
think-
why he came back.
I don't think Ryan Reynolds will let it be bad.
But yeah, but
That's
like
the thing. I
the
think
thing
that
is-
his thing is like, hey, it's gonna be.
the thing.
There's a reason it's taking so long. Like from the first one to the second one was only a couple of years.
yeah, like
there-
2 years.
Yeah, there's a reason that like this one's taking fucking years and years to make.
I was so excited,
He doesn't
but
wanna
also
fuck it up.
worried when they said like Hugh Jackman's coming back because like Logan was such a good in for that character and for him to just go on right off into sunset on a high note and let somebody else have an opportunity to play Wolverine. And now I'm worried. But I mean, I knew at the same time it was also inevitable because like the same year that came out, Deadpool had come out. I think. Am I mixing up my timelines?
I have no idea.
No, Deadpool came out the year before. Anyways, they were making all these jokes in Deadpool 2. Is like, yeah, when he went off and fucking died, and now I have nobody to fucking make a movie with.
Fuck Wolverine. that fucking furry, what's his name, has to go and kill himself. Now what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Fucking not one up him? Hi, new mama and daddies.
Yeah.
Penguin. The penguin has been cat. The penguin has been there, man. Like what?
He's got a nice smooth pad down under.
We can't just sit here and quote Deadpool.
I know, but
Anyway, long story short,
To each their own.
to each,
to each their own.
But
I
also-
get the whole. I don't like. That's not where you started this.
I just
You-
don't like Disney.
The
I had a
camera's
whole-
cut
I had a
on, and you
whole
were like,
speech.
I don't like their
I had a
movies
whole,
that much.
No, I had a whole speech.
What's your speech?
No,
Do
no,
it.
no, I don't want to give you my
What's your
What?
speech?
No, come on.
Speech.
To put it plainly, I just don't like Disney.
To put it
Disney-
plainly.
Disney is not
Is it 'cause they're mediocre?
something that I would support. Is it 'cause they're mediocre?
Yeah. Do you think that? Am I just putting words in your mouth?
Go to something else on the fucking list now. We're not.
Well, if you
If
want
we
to
sit here, I'll just keep getting mad and yell
No,
Disney
I'm not
things.
gonna.
if you want to do your speech, just interrupt me at some
I'm
point.
good.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, no, it's hard. I don't like it. It's usually much. I
So,
don't get why it's doing this.
We'll do this one 'cause I feel like it's relevant. I have a Food Line story for you.
Oh Jesus.
It's not as fun as my other one.
You're ugly. You are disgusting. I'm going to kill you. Give me $200.
Was in Food Line today,
No way.
working.
At your job?
Yes.
You went to your job?
I know, right? Crazy. I could have just
Yeah.
called out.
You went to work and everything.
Anyways, I had to do this training video, and when I tell you, every other person was like some diversity or some kind of like different walk of life. I was
Yeah.
like, this is the most unrealistic training video I've ever seen. It was distracting. It was so
What do you mean? Like,
okay, so, and I don't care. Like, let me just preface this. I don't care.
don't worry about that.
About
Say your
inclusionary
opinions
design.
first. Say your view, and then try and protect yourself.
I was watching it, and like, it was animated, and this
No, it wasn't.
yeah, it was. This girl
The
comes.
Food Lion training video is animated.
Yeah, it was training.
What are they
for-
training you guys to do?
It was training for what's called the FIT program. And as a manager or manager on duty, you have to be able to tell when an associate's fit for duty, like if they're coming in drunk or fucked up or you know what I mean, like and unable to perform their duties. So the whole thing was animated and went through different scenarios. I was watching this video, and like it kept being really. I was into it at first, and then it got really distracting because like, at first I didn't care, and then it kept getting like more and more like extreme. So at one point, like when the associate comes up and it passes by the customer service manager, and I was like, because it was animated, I couldn't really tell what the customer service manager looked like at first. And then I realized they had like one of those headpieces on. I was like, why does her hair look weird? And then it was one of those. It turns out it was one of those headpieces that like Muslim women wear.
A hijab.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hijab. Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know, I don't really see that, but that's cool. And then like why I don't see that as in like I don't really see.
Just
coworkers
say
like that.
your opinions,
Yeah, no,
then
no, no,
protect.
yeah, yeah.
Try and protect yourself.
Okay. So and then
Falsely.
it kept going. And then there was like the manager on duty was this guy in a wheelchair, and I was like, well, that's just unrealistic. How's he gonna how's he gonna unload a truck?
Keep going.
No, and then there
Okay,
was
keep going.
there was
though.
another guy with one arm, and then there was like just one like random teenager who was obviously like 14. It was just really weird, like out of pocket stuff. Like it was you know how most of the time if something's like inclusive or diverse, there's like a specific name they go for, like a token black guy or a token, lesbian chick or you know just like the boxes
For
they
that
try to-
specific training thing.
But this is like they just
grabbed everybody.
They drew like things out of a hat to put in this training video. They were like, all right, what can we have? All right, put all the minorities in a hat and shake it up, and then we're just gonna
cut
draw.
off limbs for a couple of them.
Yeah.
Fuck up one guy's spine.
Put one guy in a wheelchair, and I was like, what?
Make her from over there.
I was like, this is the most randomly diverse food line I've ever seen.
So, hold on. Are you trying to say that maybe they should try and make their videos based like regionally, like on what you're likely to see?
I don't mean it like that. It just was really distracting, like, 'cause like
I know what you mean.
I
know what
wasn't
you mean.
sure what was coming next.
It's one thing to be diverse. It's another to be like to make a video. It's like, here's the fucking disabled Avengers.
Yeah.
coming in.
And the worst part was, and like I'm not saying that a manager on duty can't be a guy in a wheelchair, but to be a manager on duty, you have to be able to unload trucks. You have to be able to like put things on top shelves, and like this guy was in a
oh,
wheelchair.
look at me. I'm Creighton. You can't fucking unload a truck in a wheelchair.
I'm
That's,
just saying
that's what
it-
they're gonna say when they cancel
I'm
you.
just gonna say, like it's gonna be.
That's
really
what the angry
difficult.
mob's gonna be shouting with their pitchforks and their fucking torches.
I've never seen a manager. I've never seen a Food Line employee that like isn't able to walk around. Isn't able to like actually move stuff, and, like lift things and move a pallet jack. What?
Step on Me sounds like Stephanie. That's why
Yeah,
she
you
did
just
it.
picked up on that.
I didn't know that.
Wow,
I've known-
I got
I've
that.
known her 8
I got
years.
that within the first. Did you get that within the first 2 seconds?
She doesn't know that it's Stephanie. I just said
I knew
Steph.
it was Stephanie.
Yeah,
as
but
soon
she
as it
doesn't
said
know who
Step
that
on
is.
Me.
Is what I'm saying. So she
Oh.
wouldn't figure it out. The person in chat who you can't read, her name is Step on Me. Her name
Who
used to
you
be
can't read.
her name used to be Futhermuckers back in the Dizzy, like 8 years ago almost when I met her. And then Twitch was like, "Hey, bad. That's bad. You can't say that." And she was like, "Fucking what? Futhermuckers? That's not saying anything if you think about it." And they were like, "No, bad." And they wouldn't give her name back, so she changed it to like Futher something, and then like changed it one more time, and now it's Step on Me. And it's been Step on Me for like 3 or 4 years, and I'm just now realizing that it's Stephanie, because I knew her name was Stephanie, but I didn't realize that Step on Me sounds like Stephanie.
She could
I thought
change
she
it.
had like a weird like kink or something. I had no idea.
She could change it to Stepaphone. Or Stephone.
I want her to step on me, says Cat Craigasm. Okay, well, anyway,
There we go.
Creighton's canceled. He hates
I
People
hate
in
diverse
wheelchairs.
People, apparently.
He hates people in wheelchairs, and he hates people with hijabs. Hijabs.
High jobs?
Creighton, your jacket is so spiffy.
Thank you. No, it was just really distracting.
Your jacket, I agree.
I don't even know
It's very red.
if I got the gist of the video. I wouldn't be able to tell
I'm
somebody's
like, is it Christmas? What's
high
happening?
or not. I'd never know.
The two different conversations that you guys just had.
These are my last 2 brain cells. Anyways, what else do you want to... I'll let you pick the next one, Charlie.
I mean, you've given me quite a lot of
I know.
options.
Hold on, I want to look at them. 'cause
Yeah,
I don't
or
think
would...
I
Oh, no,
looked
let's
at
let
them yet.
Melissa pick one.
Okay. Read them all before
From
you
top
pick
to
one.
bottom.
So go up to when I said incest equals lethal weapon,
Yeah.
Okay.
and go down.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that one right now. That'll be a teaser for another
You said just wait
podcast.
for the podcast.
What?
You said just wait for the
Yeah,
podcast.
don't even ask about it. Like, we're not
Yeah.
even gonna talk about that one. Maybe in a little bit we'll see if it naturally progresses to that conversation.
Wow, she's just... You can read them out loud if you want to. That
No,
way we're
don't do
teasing.
that. Don't tease them all. 'Cause you're gonna say like the skinny vagina, and Cassie will be like, "What the fuck was that gonna be about?" And then we're not gonna talk about it. and
It's a
then-
book title.
Is it actually?
No.
Okay.
I'm writing a book
Stop.
called Skinny Vagina.
Skinny Vagina by Creighton Henson Carter.
New York Times bestseller.
Okay. Road ham?
Oh, there he
I
is.
forgot about the road ham. So I get a phone call from Creighton
Uh-huh.
at like 11 this morning. I had been asleep 4 hours. I had gone to sleep after daylight. I'd been up all night fucking playing video games and talking shit with my friends. And I go to bed. I wake up to a fucking phone call from this guy. And he's like, "Hey, man, do you want to do a podcast tonight?" And I was like, "I don't know, maybe. Like, what time?" He was like, "After 11." And I was like, "Well, it's 11 now. That's like 12 hours. I'll be awake, sure." Little did I know I'd be this tired. But that's neither here nor there. I said, "Yes, sure, no problem." He was like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Okay, I'll see you then." He was like, "Okay," and he hangs up. I look at my phone. I'm like, I'll try and get another hour of sleep or so. I put it down. A minute of silence. And it rings again. And it's him. And I answer it. What did I say to you?
You said knowing you is like a disease.
Yeah. I knew it was good. I just couldn't remember how good it was.
Can I please start saying that to people?
Oh yeah, of course. Hell yeah. Fuck it. I said knowing you is. I said it real. I was real mad. I was like, I can't believe I'm already on the phone with you again. I was so ready to be back asleep. I said knowing you is like having a disease. I said, "What do you want?" And he said, "Over here by your house, there's a bunch of ham on the road."
Which really got his attention.
And I'll admit, he said that, and like I was talking with my eyes closed, and I was like, opened my eyes and looked at the audience that wasn't there, like, what the fuck is he talking about? I said, what do you mean? Like, you can't just say that like that and not, you're being quiet. Like, finish saying it. And he was like, "There's a bunch of ham on the road." I was like, "Well, what do you mean?" He's like, fucking Oscar Mayer, like packs of sliced ham. He's like, "No, there are hams, like a ham, whole ham, like a Thanksgiving ham on there." I was like, "How many?" He's like, "Like fucking 10 or 11 or something." I was like, "What do you mean?" And then he never came back to me with it until now, just now. He said he was gonna pick one up after like when he came back from work if they were still there, which of course they're not. There was 11 fucking hams on the road. You think they stayed there all day?
Why didn't you take a picture of it?
Sup,
Like, I
sexy
was on the phone
mofos
with
just
him.
passing by. What's up, Sterling? I love you,
What's up,
Sterling.
Sterling?
I love you, Sterling. Sorry, I had to let Sterling.
I was
know.
on the phone
I love him.
with him when I was driving by them, so I couldn't just, like, plus I was driving.
He was on the way to the gym, and he asked me if I wanted to go to the gym with him. And I said no because I was tired.
Yeah.
Which brings us to our next point.
Well, no, hold on, wait. Before that, I wanna just exemplify, like, these were, like,
I still want to know
huge
why you did
hams.
not take a picture of
they were
these.
big. They were huge.
Creighton,
But
I told him to
Creighton.
take a
They
picture.
were road
Okay, but the whole
hazards.
thing
I told him he
is- the
should
whole
turn
thing
around
is-
and take a
The whole
picture.
thing is, right, you're talking about this now, and I can't even picture it in my head because you're talking about.
You can't picture it 'cause I'm talking about it.
No.
You heard what she said. Right?
What a conversation happening in our chat right now. Kat and Sterling are having a
No.
conversation. Hi, Akira. Hi, Kat. Who are you, by the way? I live in Virginia. They met up with me in a parking lot, and we walked around grocery. Oh, what? No. And we walked around a grocery store, but around an A or the same.
Around a grocery store.
Oh, you too? Oh, shit. That did happen. Here we go. Hold on. Okay.
Okay.
They're going to have their conversation.
Wait,
we'll have
wait.
ours.
What did you want to talk about?
The
I
gym
can't
thing
believe you
said, the
didn't
gym
take a
thing you
picture of the
said.
hams.
That's what I'm saying. Why did you not take a picture?
I'm
of
actually
it?
mad. I was so tired and ready for it to be over that when you said, do you want me to turn around? I was like, I don't care. I should have been like, fuck yeah, turn around. I need to see these goddamn road hams. Do you think they're still there? Did you check? Did you go
No.
back?
No, I've been in Indialand all day.
What if they're still there?
They might be. I mean, when I went back by, 'cause I took the same way home, most of them were gone except for like one on the road, but it wasn't like a solid one to get a good
Who?
picture of.
Who takes some road hams? How did someone not get all the road hams?
I don't know.
Who takes road hams?
In my mind,
Who
somebody,
takes ham off a
somebody
road?
just pulled over and scooped it. But my thing is how long's it been there? You know what I mean? Is it warm? Is it cold? Was it frozen when it fell off the truck? Like what happened? You know? I'll
These
never
are
know.
all very good questions.
It's gonna haunt me.
I met Creighton at a bar and he commented on how nice my ass was. Says Sterling.
That's not where we met. By
A
the
man
way.
remembers all
Wait.
compliments for years. It's pretty supple.
Is it? I thought we met at Krista's house. 'Cause I
Sterling
kinda-
has a supple ass. It's true. You don't know who this is. Let me show you
No.
It's
Sterling.
very firm.
Is it more like an apple or a potato?
It's it's more like an apple.
It's like a pear more than anything.
We
It's
met
like
at a
4
bar.
pears.
I thought we met at Krista's house, and you were passed out on the bed. And I made the comment that you, in the dark, because of how muscular you are, you look like a pile of rocks on the bed.
I remember that conversation.
You weren't
I
there.
wasn't there,
But
I remember
told you
yeah,
about
but-
it on the. I think we talked about it on this podcast.
We say you're gonna know why we say all this about him in a second.
He's ripped. Dude's got cleavage like a model. Look at his cleavage. You can slide a
Okay,
credit
yeah,
card
he
through
is
those
ripped.
things.
The guy's a fucking Dragon Ball Z character.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I need to see him.
Well, I mean, he'll drop his Instagram if he's okay
He
with you having
probably
it.
will. We didn't show his picture.
You might have
but
seen
I
me
think I
passed
showed
out.
you.
Show me.
I showed you the picture.
I'm not doing it.
I showed you the picture live on stream,
Drop
and
your
Charlie was
Insta,
like, "Holy
Poppy."
shit!" Because Charlie was like midway through his gym arc at the time.
This is my gym arc. Don't call it an arc.
He was all about turmeric and getting fit, and here I am, like, here, look at this stud I met at the bar, not drinking his fucking life away.
And then I met him. Like, you see a picture like that, and you're like, wow, that's a big, tall guy. Like, that's what you think. And then he's fucking 4'8". He's just a little jacked. He's not. He's like 5'7", 5'8". But he's like so short to me.
He is deceptively tall in those pictures.
In the pictures, he tricks you very well. He's like, look
I
at me, I'm
never
strong.
even thought about that because I met him first and then saw the pictures.
Angles, baby. That's it, all caps. They definitely. Look, Sterling. I love you. So don't. This isn't a dig. This is simply. Look, I'm an
Well, no, but
observer.
you're
I'm an
tall,
observer
though.
of the human condition. So I have to ask this question. Have you ever been on like a date with a woman that you met online and then she was mad? You know, like when she was. You know what I mean? I'm proud of my height. How many 5? No. What? How many 5? Hold on a second. Are you 5 foot exactly?
He's 5'8", but those are two different measurements.
You silly gooses. You silly geese. No, legit. I'm so curious
5 feet tall and 8 inches.
for the rest of the. Stop it. Anyway, all caps. He's getting away from this. Okay, I'll leave you to the chat to talk to Kat about all this. I don't even remember where
No,
we
but this
how
is
this got here.
relevant to the gym thing she wants to talk
Yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah. 'Cause he said,
What's the gym thing?
He said, seeing people from the gym outside of the gym.
Oh, you mean in the notes?
Yeah.
What's your fucking
No, it's just
philosophy on
weird.
seeing people in the world?
It's not weird, but it's like it's different, right? 'Cause like I saw this guy the other day. Like I've only ever seen him at the gym, but he was up at like our store at the food line up there. And like I've never talked to him while he's at the gym, but like he looked at me and he smiled and he gave this nod, and I was like,
like, I know you try to be healthy too.
yeah, it was like being part of like a club or a creed, you know what I mean? And it was just, I didn't say anything and he didn't say anything, but it was like that scene from
A gym
the Dark Knight
relationship.
Rises.
A gym
you know?
relationship is a special relationship.
You
that
see what I'm
that you-
talking
and
about?
it's mostly only at the gym, so it is weird when you spot those people in the real world.
It was like that scene from The Dark Knight Rises at the end where like Alfred sees Bruce, but he doesn't say anything. He just nods and then gets up and leaves.
What's good?
Have you
y'all?
seen The
Hey,
Dark Knight
Flint, I love you.
Rises? I think that came out when you were like 13 or
4.
12, maybe 4.
Way younger.
guys just,
Well,
like-
when were you born? 04?
Yes.
Yeah, she was 8 years old. When that movie
No,
came
she
out.
wasn't. That came out in 2011, right?
No,
Or- I mean,
12.
12?
4 years after
Wow,
episode. Or
you were
episode
8.
After 2004.
I saw The Dark Knight when I was 8.
Stop it. First point, I'm proud of my height. How many 5'8" guys you know that are this uber strong and also dashingly sexy? And second thing, Charlie, nope, never had a person be mad. I'm up front with my height, and so far 100% accuracy. Whoa, okay.
Well, like look at the bright side of this, right? Like if he's in the tall Amazonian women, he's good.
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
that's true. That's
He's
true.
like
if
a
they're into him,
He's like a muscular guy that can like definitely sweep them off their feet.
he's
literally.
Krillin
Yeah, he
from
really
Dragon
is.
Ball Z,
But
and
he's
all
got
the women
hair.
are all the women
Yeah.
because they're all taller.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
I love
I've
you.
watched.
I love you, Sterling.
I've watched Sterling
you know I love
work.
you. All jokes.
I've watched Sterling work both as a regular guy and as a cat man, and I have to say he's pretty impressive. Charlie knows exactly what I'm talking about.
That's
I
a
don't want to know.
photo for another day.
Photo.
Well, it's not like it's a big secret.
Yeah, you're right. You know what? Fuck it. I might as
Creighton,
well
shut
just.
the fuck up. Swear to God. All right, never mind. I guess I won't talk about it.
I'm
Oh, well.
showing it.
Too
I-
late.
Yep, too late. It's happening.
So at Ichiban, the last 2 years, Sterling's been like a cat maid
Uh-huh.
and also a cat man. And
Oh.
1 year, the year before last, he got drunk and I stole his
Do you,
sword.
do
for
you
like
want
a
me
year.
to not show it, Sterling? I won't if you don't want me
We're
to.
not showing it to the whole stream.
Yeah, not everyone, just to Melissa,
Yeah.
'cause
Come
she's
on.
here.
Come on, Sterling.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Like, it's interesting.
Give me this.
It's something that's different about you. You know what I mean? It's what makes you you, Sterling. You're a cat man. It's impressive.
That's hot.
See what I mean? Like, people like it.
See?
I don't get it, but people get it. But
I
people-
don't get it.
But people like it, you
People
know.
like
So why fix what ain't broke, or whatever that saying is.
Well, it's not about what they like.
Why
it's about what
be-
Sterling
Why
likes.
be a dead cat man?
He's the one who's doing it. He's the one
You
who
know what
enjoys
I
it.
mean?
It sounds vaguely misleading, but when it comes from you, Creighton, it sounds vaguely. It's true. That's true. No, that's true. Creighton, can you meow good?
Are you asking
Sometimes Cat
Or is
asks.
Cat
the-
asking
Cat is asking Sterling if he can
me?
meow
I mean,
good.
I think we should all meow for good coverage.
That's a hard no from your
Melissa, are
boy
you
over
gonna
here.
meow?
No, we're gonna. You meow.
No, I'm good.
Do it. If you do it, I won't.
What?
You heard me.
I just read it. I don't speak it. Do you remember that scene from The Office?
No one speaks Latin. It's a dead language.
do you remember that scene from The Office? Jim or somebody goes up to Creed and they're like, "Do you know Mandarin?" He's like, "I just read it. I don't speak it."
I do remember that. Damn, that penguin has a nice bulge. Damn.
Sterling's wait. Hold on. I wanna hear Creighton meow for me and Charlie boop his nose. while
Well, you
you're
all nuzzle
nuzzling.
each other.
Sterling
I
goes,
don't know
"Is
if
this
I've
your
ever
favorite?"
been. Wait, let me think. No, I don't think I've ever been this uncomfortable in my life.
Look. So this is basically what happened whenever I went and took those pictures for Quentin at that furry meetup at Ichiban.
What? Say that again.
So I was not there as a furry. Let me clarify this first of all.
Right.
I went and took pictures for Quentin at a
You wore
furry
Mickey
meetup.
Mouse ears. That's like 1/10
I
furry.
didn't.
Yeah.
I was dressed as Han Solo. First of all, like the closest I guess would be like if somebody was dressed as Chewie.
Just say it, man. I was kidding.
Anyways, I get
Jesus.
there, and like this is my first time ever at like any of these kinds of things, and he wanted me to take pictures for him. I was like, sure, I'm not doing anything right now, except drinking. So I got drunk and took pictures of people in fur costumes. But the way that they grew, the way
Fur costumes.
the
not
way
furry.
furry costumes or whatever. But like it's interesting. And I told you this when we got back from Ichiban. I was like, I've never experienced such like a loving but also like slightly uncomfortable like community, because like they all walked up to each other, they petted each other, they made animal noises and snuggled each other. And like, I'm not judging. Everybody does their own thing, but like at the same time, like when you're not in that world, I was like,
It's weird.
yeah, it's a little
Yeah,
strange.
no, I get it. I mean, it's, some people don't. I'll have a conversation like with Mike
Yeah.
about poker
Yeah.
in front of our friends, and like to me and Mike, it's like this is not only every day. It's like this is like an intellectual conversation
Yeah.
about the methodology and like in the like nuance of someone playing a certain hand a certain way against a certain person, and like that's like there's layers and layers and layers to it that a lot of people who love the game could have. But talking about it in front of our friends, they're just like, "What the fuck are you talking about?
So
Why do you even enjoy this nonsense that you're spouting?" And like, some people, they're furries.
It was in a weird way.
Tomato, you know what I mean? Like same shit.
Like, in a weird way, it was like kind of cute, but also like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Just so, like,
Sometimes I feel like he's got to be such a great friend. Other times, I feel like it's so hard to be his friend.
who, me?
Ilbo, are you talking about me, or are you talking about Creighton being my friend?
Or are you talking about Melissa?
I don't think Ilbo knows Melissa yet.
All right, Melissa, pick another topic.
Or just hard end to this conversation.
For right now.
Wait, didn't this start as the gym people?
Yeah.
How did we get here?
we took
Sterling,
sweaty
strong.
people.
Something.
Strong.
I remember now.
Ichiban. Yeah, Sterling was at Ichiban dressed as a cat man, and it made me think about furries.
Just Creighton in general. Okay, yeah. No, that's yeah.
Yeah, no, it is like
It's
that.
very
it's
hard
exactly
to be
what you said.
It's exactly correct. It's so hard to be his friend. I had a my friend Daniel, you know him, Ilbo Control. He asked me last night 'cause he asked me crazy shit every time I like joined the call. He says, "Hey, try to be honest with me. Would you kill me if it meant saving Creighton?" And I said, "I can't tell you how immediately fast I would kill Creighton to save like a random stranger on the road." I fucking hate Creighton. He's like, "Dude, don't say that. You don't mean that." I was like, "Dude, look, I love Creighton. I love him, but I also hate him more than I hate anyone on the planet. It's hard to imagine, but I equally love and hate this guy more. I hate him more and love him more than most people.
I'm a conundrum.
He's a fucking he's baffling." Charles Bedford Forrest, Craytard, Tenderfoot.
Tangelo.
Shit toe salutations.
Are
Oh yeah, so
Tangelos
so you're
still-
Tenderfoot, but Cat Minecrafter in chat, she is shit toe
Yeah.
'cause she likes to
She's-
toe people. She likes to put her toe.
No.
in
She was
people's butts.
almost toed.
Oh yeah, sorry. Someone tried to put their toe in her butt
Yeah.
or
It
accomplish
was a whole
that.
thing.
It's how we met her.
Is that what
We
she
had
was
that
saying?
conversation.
Is that what she was saying in
Yeah.
the chat? You stuck your toe.
That was a fantasy she keeps trying to get to happen.
Are Tangelos still a thing?
Copenhagen, my king. I wet dream about you. All
Oh
caps
my
from
God.
Cat to Copenhagen. Dog,
Awesome.
what? Says Flynn. I need to get my mom on here. He's okay
Tangelos.
with it, which makes me love/hate him even more. Ilbo, look, you don't get it. Like,
Tangelos.
What the fuck is a tangent?
Are they still a thing?
yes.
I don't know what that is.
I haven't
Don't
seen
stop
one in so
asking him.
long.
I
Don't.
don't want to know what it is.
don't-
Well,
yeah,
I was
don't let
thinking
him-
about Jake and Josh.
It's just a fucking
episode.
orange. That's all it is.
I was.
It's a little orange.
I was thinking
They're
about-
all little
Well, no,
oranges.
no, let me
Fucking
finish.
cuties and fucking citrons. They're all just oranges. Stop giving them names. Anyway,
I
no.
was
I'm
trying- I
telling
was
Ilbo
thinking
a thing about
Drake
you.
and Josh
You're being
episode.
talked about. Let your narcissism and ego get fueled.
Okay.
Hold on a minute.
Okay. Gas me up, Daddy.
Ilbo, if you think you met me, I'm exactly the same. When you see me on here and when I see you in real life, it's the same guy. There's no difference, right? With him, somehow it's worse. With Creighton, you meet him and you hope there's no way he's as crazy as this fucking idiot that sits and spouts this nonsense on the podcast. It's surely, positively a fucking character of some sort. You work with the
It's
fucking
not a
thing.
character.
This is him. The fucking monster is real. It's a real life, living, breathing monster, and it happens.
Imagine having to be around him for 8 hours a day.
No, you
Tell
are. I do
us-
not envy you.
Tell us the difference between a tangerine and an orange. So
Tell us there's. True, I saw your face at my wedding, and I didn't know if I wanted to hug you or punch you. Yeah, no, I kept my distance. I tried not to like take too much of your time.
Did you get in the family
I was like,
pictures?
I got in quite a lot of the family pictures.
There you
yeah.
go.
I
That's
got
how
him
you do
finally.
it.
He finally sent him to me fucking 20 years later.
Well, he was on his like honeymoon and shit, right?
I thought I forgot my password for this godforsaken application. I still have my pretty diamond. That's Proud Mom of Cat making her first appearance of 2023.
Is it really?
Welcome back.
Wow,
yes, definitely.
damn.
For maybe second or third since 2022. She was not here for a minute.
Anyways, Melissa, what did you had something picked out?
You said some. You're getting into trouble at grocery stores.
Oh,
Got a
that's
picture
nice.
of Charlie dancing, and it's really good. Ilbo, can we just fucking bury that? You have everyone has
send
used
that
that
to
now.
me. Ilbo, send that to me. You
Don't.
have my Discord. Please
Ilbo,
send me
don't.
that.
Please
If
don't.
you have videos, also.
Ilbo,
please
he's
send
look.
me that.
Ilbo, you already put it on Twitter. If there's anyone,
You have it on Twitter? Send
don't
it to
send
me on
don't
Twitter.
send it to him. Don't. He's the only one who can't have
I
it.
need to know.
Please.
I need to see it.
No, it's
Direct message
it's
me right now.
fake. We're
Ilbo.
joking. It's a
Ilbo,
joke. It's not
please.
real. It's not real.
Send me the video from the Christmas party. There's a SpongeBob reference.
I know.
Is
Shut
that
up.
embarrassing picture of SpongeBob from the Christmas
I
party?
think I have him blocked on Twitter. Good.
Damn
Smart.
it.
Yeah, get shit on, idiot. It's a good thing he doesn't have a Twitter on the screen or some bullshit. That would fucking those be stupid.
I know.
Oh darn! Wait.
Oh darn. Help! I'm fallen and I want revenge.
Shut up.
Is this working for you guys?
My face hurts from laughing.
So the reason I get in trouble at grocery stores, I realized this the other day because every time I go shopping with April, she gets mad at me.
Well, I've been shopping with you, and as a witness to this, never have I actually like thought of the physical ramifications of trying to kill you in public more than when we're shopping.
I don't know what it is, but like for whatever reason, whenever I'm at a grocery store and not at work, like I just go off the chain for some reason. And
Yeah,
I
it's
haven't
because you can.
figured
It's
it
because
out.
you're not in the work environment, and you can go crazy a little bit.
No, I don't think
If you
it's
walk
that.
around Walmart with Creighton, you'll walk by sporting goods a couple more times than usual, just contemplating like, is it worth grabbing that knife?
Yeah, we walked around
I could-
Walmart with Creighton that one night, and then we lost him for
Yeah.
like 10 minutes.
That was good. That was a nice 10 minutes.
Well, no, but
It's
then
quiet.
But then I realized what it is. Like, so the other day we were at Aldi's and we were doing our shopping for like the next 2 weeks. And like I don't remember what I said, but I said something that really made her mad.
You can
Well-
take the man out of Food Line, but you can't take the Food Line out of the man.
There you go.
Hashtag one pride.
But no, I said something that I could tell like made her visibly upset. And I was like, damn, like, why the fuck? Like, 'cause it wasn't something like mean, but it was like, it's like I took a joke just a little too far. And like, I've realized that that only happens when we're out shopping somewhere.
Creighton gets a little crazy out in the world.
And like,
There's a reason I do a podcast with him and don't have like a traveling circus of some kind, 'cause he would have. I would have been shot trying to defend the guy by now. Like, you guys, look, you guys don't get it. He's fucking crazy. Just
Well, and I had to like walk it back 'cause I was like, damn, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I don't know why. I said that. I don't remember what it was.
to
but
April.
yeah.
Yeah,
But it wasn't like it was mean spirited. It was meant to be a joke, and then I like
But
realized
it was like hardcore.
Yeah, I realized I might have gone a little bit hard in the paint. And I was like, I need to.
You
Walk
do.
that back.
You do fail harder than anyone. Creighton cannot, like, if I say something I don't mean to say, I'm pretty good at like tracking backwards and like I can make it sound good. Creighton just fails and then he's like, "Oh, I guess it's time to eat this failure for dinner," and then like sprinkle some more failure on it for dessert. He'll say some just horrible shit and then just eat. he will shove it down your throat
Well, like you're
until
you
you
don't
just
have
want it to be over, so you
don't
forgive
have
him.
many options when this happens. It's either you double down and dig your hole deeper, or you try to walk it back and dig your hole deeper.
Double down is for people who have lost their first bet. You have lost your bankroll and you're borrowing money now. you are. It's horrible.
The point is, I have a very forgiving and loving girlfriend who, like, understands that sometimes I just say off the wall shit. But to be fair, she also says off the wall shit when she gets mad, so I feel like it balances out.
Yeah, she does, but again, she's a little more calculated.
Oh no,
You
for
just
real, like
spit the
if she
first thing that
wanted
comes to your mind.
she could fuck us all up with like 3 words. You know what I mean?
Does she also run a daycare?
No, what?
Ilbo, who are you talking
What are you
about?
talking about? Do daycare workers are they just more violent or something? Or are they
Well,
easier to make
probably
fun
it's
of?
probably just because like to be with you'd probably have to be able to handle a bunch of children.
Wow, that's kind of reaching.
I don't know. I got to it pretty quick. I feel like she would need that kind of patience. Yeah, exactly. See,
Well,
Ilbo and I were on the same wavelength there.
okay,
We knew what was going on.
okay.
Abandon all hope, ye who watch this shit show.
Anyways,
man.
what's the next topic, Melissa?
Guess we're just burning through this whole thing tonight.
I want to. There's a lot of stuff that I wanted to get to.
You wanted to talk about Adam Sandler's Mark Twain Award?
Yes. So did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
It's pretty good.
It was great.
That's it. That's
I loved it.
I'm just kidding.
That's it? You just were like,
no,
oh, it was
no.
good.
So like, this is the first time I've ever heard of this. So what is the Mark Twain Award? Like, I know it's for
So
comedy, but
the one he won is for humor, and like Dave Chappelle won it last year, and it was like one of the fucking most viewed ones of all time because it was fucking Dave Chappelle, and it was amazing. It was hilarious. I mean, it's just like a notoriety for like
is
outstanding
it singling
achievement.
out a specific specific work of his, or is it
No,
just
it's like his career. It's
Okay.
like, yeah, it's kind of like when people get like an honorary Oscar. Like Jackie Chan got an honorary Oscar a few years ago. You know, it's kind of like that, but not for a particular role, just for like what he's given cinema, kind of.
Right.
And for Adam Sandler or Mark Twain or Jon Stewart, it's for like the amount of shit they've put out is so unbelievable. Like they're just this monster in that category, and it's kind of.
really
I
has
don't know
put out
how
a
it's
lot of stuff.
voted. I don't know how it's like decided. I don't know who decides like.
We all just get together
Adam
and
Sandler
put
wins.
votes, and the electoral college decides. I wonder who is in the running.
How does Creighton have a woman interested in a serious relationship? Respectfully, Creighton, you seem too cool and calculated for a long-term caboodle noodle.
What does that mean? Cool and calculated.
I-
Who looks
that
at me
is-
and thinks that?
That is, Mom of Cat, that is simply just wrong.
maybe the cool part, but not the calculated.
Yeah, that's a stretch.
I'm too cool for
Definitely not
school.
calculated. There's no calculation happening. It is, Creighton is a black hole of nonsense.
While I'm thinking about this too, since jumping back to the grocery store thing, I might have also made her mad because I was talking about like they have these things now like called Aldi Drip, which is
Oh my
like
God.
I sent it to her.
No, you
They
posted
have
on your
like
Snapchat
Aldi's.
story.
They have Aldi slides.
It's
Aldi's,
you're
like-
never going to get an Oscar award. Yeah, pretty
What?
much.
Oh, really?
I mean, sometimes. Like, Dave Chappelle got it. I could see Dave Chappelle winning an Oscar one day. He's in the couple of things he's acted in, he's been pretty good. I just don't think he cares about doing that.
No, I don't think he does either. He might one day. Like, he might just be like Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
and
I mean, he
put
did-
out like a movie like Uncut Gems where he's like trying to go
Yeah.
for that.
He did that movie, A Star is Born, but that's 'cause he's, like, really good friends with Bradley Cooper. They're, like, boys.
Oh, he did it? I didn't know he was in that.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. He's in it.
Oh.
He's good in it. He's great. His scene is, like, he's in one scene, but it's, like, a fucking killer scene.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit. That's Dave Chappelle just acting his ass off. He was also in You've Got Mail way back in the fucking 90s or, like, early 2000s, whatever that movie was.
So, anyways, we were at the grocery store. She was already pissed at me, but then like I'd smoothed it over, so we were good. And this is how I smoothed it over. I walked up to this shelf and I noticed that they had Aldi slides, and I was like, "Well, of course I'm gonna get this for April." And so I showed it to her, and she was like, "These are the ugliest things I've ever fucking seen." And I was like, "Look, let me tell you." Are you pulling up a picture of them?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought that's what you're doing. There's a whole section of Aldi's dedicated to you just buying like their like clothes, and it's not even like it looks good. They have like a sweatshirt with like Aldi's rainbows all over it, and like sweatpants and socks and a hat that has Aldi's on.
You know, every time I see you guys together, I'm like, yeah, this is working. And then you say shit like that, and I'm like, man, it's just doomed.
But then
It's gonna be over any minute.
He posted it on his Snapchat story, and I slid up on it. I was like, "Be so fucking for real."
I mean, look, I gotta say,
What
if
did April say?
she said those are so fucking ugly.
That that's.
But then I was like, think about it though. It'll be
April
represented.
might be the most brutally honest in what she says person you've been with in a way that is like too real. I love it.
That's why we get along.
'Cause Creighton will say something all sweet and nice, like he'll be like, it's just 'cause like she's so awesome or something. And she's like,
She's like, that gross.
disgusting, you fucking idiot. Like, and I'm just like, yes, yes, April.
But see, like, that's what I
Fucking
know.
destroy him.
Like, I can see, like, that's how we get along, right? Like, 'cause I know deep down she likes that shit. You know what I mean? She likes the ugly shoes. She likes it when I call her beautiful and, like, you know, get all lovey-dovey and shit with
Yeah.
her. She will never admit it, but I can tell. I know.
He hopes.
No, I know. I
And
can
then
tell.
in the real reality,
like-
she's over here plotting his murder.
'Cause, like, the
Right.
thing is, behind closed doors, she's the same way. But, like, she doesn't, like, you know. She's
Yeah.
like, I gotta
She just
pretend to
doesn't
be
like
cool.
public affection.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know she doesn't, so I do it to get on her nerves.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's all like 4D chess going on over here,
Great. And you can't play normal chess.
and I'm winning. Winning. Do you remember that?
We're not
What
doing the
real life
winning.
for
We're not.
Charlie Sheen?
No, we're not having this. We had this conversation at
we?
Walmart with her. Yes.
Oh shit.
We're not doing this. We're not doing this. It's not
There's
happening.
very few things a Shirt Soft
And how-
podcast won't do.
and
but
how
this
dare
is
you.
one. And may God have mercy on your soul. You having heart palpitations?
I look. It's been a long couple of days.
And
I
then
know
you're
this is-
topping it off with
I know.
this?
I know this is the last podcast for a few days. Like, 'cause
No,
of
we're gonna
work
do
and
on
stuff.
Wednesday, right?
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, 'cause I
Man, we could
I,
have skipped this one.
I close.
I was so
Yeah,
tired.
we could have skipped this one. What?
If we
I-
were doing one Wednesday,
I
what?
close Wednesday and I close Saturday, so I figure we just do them those days too.
I mean, I'm down. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
I
Saturday
I figured.
can't.
Well, then there
Well,
you go.
why not? Oh, you
Uh,
race.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Monday and Wednesday.
You what?
I go to the race with my dad.
Oh, go to. I thought he
Yeah.
said you race. I was like,
Yeah, she has
my
a car.
My dad races. I don't race.
She's there to supportively, Charlie.
Wait a second.
That's the thing.
I am.
She's
the-
part of the
Oh,
pit crew.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
the pit crew.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
She knows how to change oil and
NASCAR.
tires. She's
What
out
does
there
your-
going.
What does your dad race? I mean,
There
that,
is the dirt
that got
track.
people interested. It's-
So we
it's
have
not
a
like
dirt
it's
He
just-
track.
races.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah.
races at the dirt track in our town.
Yeah.
So
Lancaster
it's
Motor Speedway or something.
it's not like a pretty car. It's made to go out there
Yeah.
and get messed up.
Yeah.
And it gets
I
in
know a
the
lot of
mud,
those
it gets all
guys.
dirty.
You
You want to know if you know her dad.
put in the mind chat. Put your dad's name in the mind chat. there's like it's not a crazy big chance, but there's a chance I know this guy.
Say your dad's name out loud.
Yeah, what's his social security number?
What's his middle name? Oh, well, that's not like Wait, I have a question. Oh wait, never
His
mind.
car number is J2, and it's
That is delectably southern. Says Copenhagen.
This finger licking southern right there.
no, it's not an Outlaw's car. It's a Thunder Palmer's car.
Okay,
All right,
freaking out.
you know him?
I don't know him personally.
I could show you his TikTok, and you might know.
I know. If I knew him, I'd know him by his name. But I know of him. People have. Yes,
Oh,
I
well,
know.
there you
I'm in
go.
that circle. I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay.
So, there was another thing I forgot to add. to
I'm a
that.
racing slut, says Sterling. Really?
Me too.
No shot. Wait, Sterling?
No, it makes sense. I think him and Lacey both are because they.
I
like,
know
Lacey
Lacey
goes
is.
to NASCAR and stuff like that, but I don't know if she goes to dirt tracks.
A literal gasoline cum dump. Whoa, Sterling.
He's getting too descriptive.
That
wait, real quick. One
Hold
note.
on a second, Sterling. There's no shot. 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 Sterling, you fuck with racing like that? That's amazing to me.
We should go to races.
I would
together.
never, out of all my friends, wouldn't have guessed.
I would have.
Really?
Yeah. He's a lean.
I've been
mean
into
fat
racing
machine.
since elementary school.
I've been going to the races since before I could walk. Like I have pictures of my mom holding me in a blanket at the race.
No, nothing like getting blown out on a pile of used tires. Jesus Christ.
Well,
used.
that was definitely said.
Oh, I raised turtles. I raised turtles. Could not help myself. Okay, sorry.
Ooh.
Had to say it.
So
Turtles.
look, this is something else we also got in kind of an argument about on Facebook earlier today.
Who?
Me and April. So apparently, she's invested in part of this Aldi strip for a quarter holder.
Wait,
you
hold
know
on.
they have
Hold on a
the-
second. What? What?
So they sell, you know how Aldi's makes you have to have a quarter to get the buggy. They sell patented quarter holders for your quarter specifically to take to Aldi's. Instead of, just having a quarter to put in your pocket when you get there, like a normal person. So we got at Aldi's the other day, and she's like, "Oh, I left my quarter holder at home," and I said, "What?" She goes into this whole thing about how she ordered it online and how it's really cute and da. And then I completely forgot about this conversation. So, I saw this thing for Aldi Strip on Facebook today, reposted it, tagged her in it. And then our friend Sydney starts talking about her quarter holder, and I was like, "Your what?" Again, because I had tuned it out. And April goes, "Oh, you tuned out my whole conversation about the quarter holder yesterday?" And I was like, "Well, it's ridiculous." So, yeah, I tuned it out.
April, I'm usually on your side, but the quarter holder's a ridiculous concept. 1,000% chance 2/3 of everyone in the pit's name is Junior. Copenhagen's killing it.
Melissa's also a junior, if you guys didn't know.
Wow, I'm not.
James Darren Melissa Jr.
My brother is. Well, no,
That-
he's not.
that
actually,
checks out.
Actually, he's not because he doesn't have the same middle name. But
No,
He's
you're
still
still
a
a junior.
junior.
Yeah, you can still be
You're
a
still a junior, yeah.
well,
He's JJ.
Oh, well, there you go. I said say it in the chat. You said it anyway.
Oh, well, I guess.
I
Well,
mean-
they'd have to kind of put everything.
Yeah,
together.
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
but my dad also doesn't go by that. He goes by a different name. But that's like his actual name.
Jimmy. Goes by Jimmy. Oh, yeah, okay.
Good job.
I didn't connect all the dots. Now we're all connected. Everyone's connected.
Wow. I can't
I
believe-
fell off NASCAR in the last 3 years since Jimmy Johnson and Jeff Gordon retired. But isn't Jimmy Johnson back? I'm pretty sure Jimmy Johnson's racing again.
I don't know.
I think he's back.
I want to start following it.
But I sit down every now and then.
I lack the resources too.
That could very well be 2/3 true. Okay, hold on. I learned so much, man. It's a lot of information has happened today. A lot of different knowledge has
You learned about
transpired.
quarter holders.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Sterling likes NASCAR. That's fucking baffling. That might be the craziest thing so far.
I've learned so much. I didn't know there's this whole subculture for Aldi's, where people buy their drip and their quarter holders. It's
Their what?
their drip and their quarter holders.
Drip? Like shoes
so
and
I
clothes?
didn't
Yes.
Don't call it drip.
Yes.
No, I didn't finish telling the story. That post that I tagged her in.
Try this.
Hold on. That post that I tagged her in came from a page that all they post is their Aldi's clothes and them wearing it in different places. And there's been different seasons of Aldi's clothes. Oh, I forgot to mention, and I think this is important, the hats that they were wearing were bucket hats that had Aldi's on, not just baseball caps.
Creighton, try the drink.
Try that drink, Creighton.
What is it?
Just try it.
Basil seed.
mango.
Mango flavored drink.
Yeah,
It's
try
made
it.
with basil seeds in it. What does
Yeah.
it smell like?
Definitely not tadpoles.
Is it
Smells
really
like mango.
tadpole?
Just fucking drink it, man.
I don't want to. It's
Try
really-
it.
It smells bad.
It's good.
and it's so lumpy.
Drink it. No?
No.
Oh, well, fuck you.
I mean, it's
Chug
okay.
it. Chug it.
I mean, it's okay. It's not like I don't like squishy beady things in my drinks. Like there's people like April loves boba tea.
Boba.
Boba, whatever
not,
you
not Bulba. It's not
Whatever.
a fucking Pokemon.
I don't like it. It's too I like some of them, but like the whole texture of the jelly bead instead of the ones that burst.
Lexus, Texas, y'all. Hello, Lexus, Texas, y'all.
Oh my gosh, hey Alexis.
Oh, is that who that is? Okay.
Probably Alexis.
Yes, it is. I only know because she texted me on here the other day.
Oh.
Did
on
she make this
No.
because
no,
of
she
you?
texted me on Discord.
No, she's
Sorry,
been
my
in here
bad.
before.
Alexis has?
with Marissa and Josh. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's been in here. You just haven't. I don't think she's like the only one you haven't met in person.
That's hard to do. I've met a lot of these
Yeah.
fuckers. at the
They're
Food
everywhere.
Lions.
They multiply.
They are all over the
Yeah.
place. It's actually
Like bunnies.
ridiculous.
It's weird.
There's too many.
Yeah.
We need to start cutting
We
down
need
the
another
herd.
plague.
We just got finished with a plague. Hi, Alexis. Are you from Texas? Oh, proud mom of cat.
Rubbing my head.
Speaking of, like, I know I was just talking about, kind of arguments that I had with April. We had another one this morning, too, about vaginas.
This-
Wait, hold on. Is this full circle going back to the skinny vagina from the
Yes.
notes? Okay, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
I figured
Okay.
I'd tie it in
I
with
think
this.
I'm not ready to hear this, but
Are you
Yeah,
ready?
I didn't want to hear it today
I mean,
either,
if you guys
honestly.
don't want to talk about skinny vaginas, we won't.
Is it about skinny vaginas or is it
Yes.
about? Okay, then yeah, I don't really. I kind of want to hear, but I don't want to hear.
let's
All
I
right,
don't
let
want
me-
you.
let's
I don't want you to tell me.
let's just save it. Let's just save it for Wednesday.
Yeah, there you go. We'll
You
talk
wanna
about.
save it for Wednesday?
Yeah, we'll tie it into vagina dentata again.
And then
Dude, that was an interesting podcast.
That was an interesting podcast.
We should just bring April here to tell the story for skinny vaginas. But then I'd have to go and like wake her up at like 12 at night and be like, "Hey, come out here and explain skinny vaginas." And she'd be like, "Fuck off."
Charlie, help. Ever since me and my ex broke up, I've been viciously is the word, viciously attracted to MILFs. Sterling, I'm sorry, how am I going to help? What does that mean?
Look, Sterling, follow your heart.
Your woman is named April? Is she as beautiful as a raindrop that brings about a Mayflower? Says Proud Mama's Cat.
That was
I'd
deep.
rather discuss fat vaginas. The bigger the fupa, the tastier the chalupa.
Who said that?
Who do you think said it? Of course it's
Well,
Copenhagen.
I was like, it's either Sterling or Copenhagen.
My mom's a MILF, recently divorced, and extremely rich. You have that Sterling, don't you say what you're about to say. I know what he's about to say.
What's he about to say?
He's about to say I have fucking MILF energy. I have MILFs for some reason.
You do have MILF energy.
No, I don't. Middle-aged, salt, pepper, chiseled jawline, handsome man aura. Same thing. How dare you?
No,
I
you
think.
no. You have DILF energy. That's what that is.
No.
he can't be a DILF. He's not a dad.
Yeah.
Not
not a
that we
dad.
know of.
No. No. Probably 98% no.
How's your pull-out game, Charlie?
98% that's not.
See,
Definitely not
that's
probably true.
See, he didn't even try to say, "Oh, I use condoms."
I do, but
Then why did you just say?
you
When
never
I said,
know,
"How's your
man. You never
pull-out
know.
game?"
You never know. Sometimes, middle-aged saw Charlie's my dad. No, I'm not. Our dad. No, y'all chill the fuck out.
Charlie's got a
No,
top
thank
tip
you.
suit,
I'm
dude.
interested in Charles. God damn it. Problem of cat. You have to let go. We're never gonna happen. I love you as a friend. You banged my mom. No, I didn't.
When we were in Virginia Beach, you did
See,
disappear
Charlie,
for
proof.
a couple of hours.
No, I didn't. I want to steal that fucking rope thing that was on the beach and put it in my backyard. You know, the really tall rope thing I climbed?
Is that what you put? You put that rope thing in Proud Mom and Cat's backyard.
See, you did bang my MILF mom. Stop calling her your she's right there. She's reading all this. He'll bang your mom. No, I won't. Sterling, stop it.
Would you say Wonder Woman's a
Why
MILF?
do you need my help? What does that mean? How am I going to help?
Maybe he thinks that you just aren't good at getting MILFs. So
I consent. God, I hate this fucking conspiracy.
maybe you'll help him get out of wanting MILFs because you don't really go for MILFs.
No, I think he wants me to be around so that he can be their sloppy seconds when I say no. That's what he's implying.
That's so weird.
He says, Charlie, help. What are we going to do? Go to a bar. I'll attract them over. I'll be the fucking chum in the water. And then he'll be like,
But
sup,
you
ladies?
don't really attract MILFs, though. I've never seen you talk to a MILF. Have
Okay.
you? What?
They've talked to me.
And you,
I
didn't know this. How
Listen,
did
man.
it go?
I'm not talking about this.
Oh. What'd you guys talk about?
Fucking your dad. What do you want me to talk about?
Talk about fucking my dad?
No.
Jesus, Charlie.
Yes, that's the way. They can smell your middle-aged man, salt and peppered aura. I stop it, first of all.
Side note,
I'm not salt and pepper. I have brown hair.
You
it's
do have
very
a salt
brown.
and pepper aura, though.
No, no,
I'm
you're right.
tasting
I do.
it right
I
now.
definitely. It's the people I hang out with.
Like, it's in my mouth.
You can
every
come
time
to
I'm in your
my
presence.
house for MILF Book Club. Can confirm those women are hot. They are. God.
See, there you
This
go.
there's just a whole fucking thing
Look,
happening
all
in
I'm
chat
saying
right now.
is a MILF connoisseur myself. MILFs are pretty, like, the
Hold on a
best.
second.
Did you just say condenser?
He said a MILF condenser. Do you know the word, what it really is? Do you know you mispronounced it?
Is that somebody that goes around and just tries things?
No. You don't know the word you're trying to say.
Connoisseur?
There you go.
There you
Condenser is what he said. Charlie, why won't you be my pool boy? I can provide for you. Oh, I can provide for myself. I'm
But
not.
yeah.
Look, I'm all for the like women who want to provide for the man. Look, live your life, fucking live your truth, fucking have
See,
your
that's
passion.
Not the aspect.
I'm not the boy who wants to be provided for.
That's not the aspect.
I
that,
provide
like,
for
hooks
myself.
Me in, though. You know what I mean?
No, I know you don't like real milfs. You like girls your age that are mothers. That's
well,
not the same.
It changes the whole body, Charlie. Like, you know, they got like nice hips.
Creighton was into milfs when
Nice
he
teeth.
was 19,
Yeah.
and there were like teenagers at our school having kids. He was into those girls.
No, there was
makes
girls
sense.
older
That
than
makes
us
sense.
that I got with. Remember?
Yeah, a year older.
No. The one that
He
was
would call anyone a milf if they had a child.
the one that
That's
was
what was.
the one that was after my first girlfriend was 5 years older than us.
Yeah, okay. She was still fucking.
The one
She was still 23 at the time. She's not a milf.
After-
She's a fucking
the
20-year-old.
one after the girlfriend after that was also 2 years older. And the one after the girlfriend after the girlfriend after
Okay,
that
man.
one
Okay, man.
was
Okay.
4
Look,
years older.
I get it. Yeah, they were older than you, but they were still fucking less than 25 years old.
No. You're not considered a MILF until you hit 35.
That's what I'm fucking talking about.
No,
That's what I'm saying. I've
no,
been saying this.
No, they're single moms. See, Sterling gets it.
No, anything.
We have this
past
debate
35 is a
every fucking
Very often.
off. Like, it's too much. It's too much.
Well, it's 'cause you're wrong and
but
you keep
I'm
thinking
not
you're right.
wrong. I'm right. The point is, like, I've evolved.
You've evolved.
You see this? You
Yes.
see what I'm doing? Look,
No, but I've
I'm
evolved.
sick of it.
I've evolved from just going after MILFs to, like, one specific MILF. Because she's great.
Yeah, you're gonna. That's look. Not to. I love you, April. not trying to put any kind of hex on this relationship, but you'll say that about all of them.
Well, no.
Every time you get in one,
Yeah,
you're
that's
like,
true. No, but, like, this is, like, it's different, though. It is.
I know. To
Yeah.
be fair, as the person on the outside looking in, it's different. But he has said it many times.
Yeah. Well, I was wrong, though.
Yes, he was.
You have to make
How much for your
mistakes.
tissue, Charles? Jesus.
Yeah. You have to make mistakes in order to climb the mountain. You know what I mean?
Devolved, regressed, de-evolutioned. They're single moms. Take a shot every time Creighton says it.
I mean, over the course of the whole show, it's probably been like, what, 4 times? No, less than that. It's been like...
What?
None of the women you've been with are MILFs. Literally none of them.
I guess. I don't want to talk
He
about it
admitted
anymore
it.
because we've had this.
So many people have different opinions
Well,
on
no,
this.
and we've had.
There are people that
this-
legitimately
we've
think
had
a
this
16-year-old who has a
conversation-
kid young is a MILF because they had a kid.
We've had this conversation
'Cause
so
it's a
many
mother.
times.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like Chelsea with Becker at this point.
Yeah, no, it's the same. It's just like you're on one side so hard that you're
Yeah.
never going to leave, and
Yeah.
everyone else is on the other side.
Not everybody. Sterling's
So
on my
many
side.
people. Well, Sterling is just
Sterling
MILFs
doesn't
have
count.
that mature aura.
See, there you go.
Well, Sterling's also a
MILF
fucking
is a
cartoon
state of
character.
mind, not an actual age.
I don't
It's
think
just like
that's
Pedro
true.
Pascal said.
MILF is a state of
It's just
mind.
like Pedro Pascal said. He's not a dad, but he has that daddy state of mind.
He's also 50.
Is he?
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal?
I mean,
is-
he's close. If he's not, he's like
is
49.
he?
Yeah.
He looks young. You say 29? You said he's either 50 or 29?
I said 49.
Oh, I thought you said 29.
47.
Like, that's
I mean,
such a
40, 47 is close.
Damn.
Yeah,
He's
almost,
really popping
almost
off
50.
like halfway through his life. That's pretty good. Well, you know, if he looks young. My point is, he's doing good. He's doing
The
good.
fuck did you just say?
He's doing good.
There's a definition for MILFs. There's a difference between a MILF aura and an actual MILF. See, we're getting crazy.
I look.
What? Cartoon character? I just mean
You did just come at him like for no reason after that.
Well, because he's on your side of this argument, and for that reason, we are mortal enemies until the argument is done being talked about.
Do you think Wonder Woman's a MILF?
Is she a mom?
No.
I
don't
mean,
think she is.
maybe.
Then no. If she's
I mean,
not,
it depends on which version.
if she's not a mom, no, she's not a MILF.
Oh. But she's also like thousands of years old.
She's a cougar.
Okay. Well, there we go.
There are definitions for a reason.
He said he wasn't on Creighton's side.
I thought he was. Who's on my side? Somebody was on my side.
Nobody
last
was
time.
nobody was on your side.
No,
What?
I'm talking about the last time that we
Those
had
aren't
this.
MILFs. They're. Oh, you're right. I didn't. I singled out. You know what? That's my bad. Sterling's on my side. You're wrong.
Oh, well, there we go.
There
I'm
we go.
also on Charlie's side.
There you go.
Just
I
We're
mean,
all.
I
Everyone,
can't help it.
it's
You
you
guys are
against the
wrong,
world
you
tonight.
know?
Can't help that we're wrong.
Like it's
How
like you
dare
said,
you.
everybody has different opinions. And some people are right, and some people are wrong. And sometimes, like, it's not like if the majority think that that's the right thing, it's the right thing.
And sometimes
You know
Creighton
what I
doesn't
mean?
like to.
I may
admit
not
he's
be
wrong.
your father, but I was always your daddy.
Yeah, see what I mean? Like
if
you-
Yondu, if it works for Yondu,
Like-
it works for us.
like however many people believe the Earth is flat, you know, that's a lot of people. Doesn't mean they're right.
But what if they are?
They aren't.
But what
though.
if they are?
We know that they're not?
Do
Don't
we, though?
this. We do.
Have you been to space?
I know, like that you can go up a building and the
Charlie's
sun's
flat
like-
earther. Holy shit! Could you imagine?
I know you can go up.
Imagine
a building
I started
and
like.
the
Imagine for a
sunset
second that like I, like in
came
an,
out as a flat earther.
No,
off of a
imagine
milk
I like.
conversation.
Imagine I argued it so hard that like I just had to adopt it to be right against, just to try and prove you wrong. Because I've gone to that extent.
Like,
I've like argued a thing I totally disagreed with just 'cause Creighton had like the same reason, just 'cause I wanted to disagree with him. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in myself for how far I've allowed some of them to go. There's some things I still think he probably thinks I'm on the side of that I'm not, that I can't think of 'cause there's so many. Creighton, have you sired a child? Not on purpose.
No, not yet.
Wait, Charlie, I wasn't on his side. Wait, whoa. Oh,
You were reading all that?
this updated over here, and I thought it was the chat moving, so I reread all that. Oh, man.
I watched Wonder Woman 1984.
Okay, so we are doing all of the notes.
I just wanted to just talk about it briefly because, like, a lot of people really, really hate that movie.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, hate it. And I'm like, I was expecting it because of all the hate to just be, like, horrible from, like, the first frame all the way to the last frame. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't finish it, but, like, at the same time, like, I knew where it was
I
going.
knew that was coming. I knew it was coming.
I
Every
didn't-
time he does this, he's like, I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to form my own opinion. He's like, I thought it was going to be really bad, but it was only kind of mostly bad.
I didn't finish Shazam either, but, like, that's a whole different thing. It was okay.
Fucking DC guy.
I
DC, fucking the guy representing DC
I
over here.
watched the end of it on YouTube the next day. I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot to finish it.
Well,
It was so. This is what I'll say about it. There is a good movie in there somewhere,
wait,
but
Wonder
there
Woman?
is there
Okay.
is so much shit in the way. Not the first one. This Wonder Woman 84. There's so much shit in the way of that good movie. You're kind of like, wow, it's kind of amazing. Like all this stuff.
How
happened.
bad it could be.
Well, it's not even that it's bad. It's just like nothing happens for so long. Like, do you know how many fight scenes are in that movie, Charlie? In this action superhero movie, there are 3. And I shit you not, there's one at the very beginning, there's one in the middle, and there's one at the end. And everything between those fight scenes, I could give 2 shits about.
That's just you not caring about the story, obviously.
No, I tried. I tried so hard to care about this story. The best parts of the movie are Gal Gadot and Pedro Pascal.
Well, Gal Gadot's amazing.
Well, yeah, like honestly, it's kind of amazing that like she carries the movie, like for real. And then there's some scenes where Wonder Woman's running, and I'm like, she's not running, because like she's running, but like the motion is not matching up with where the feet should be. It's like it's the funniest shit I've ever seen.
To be fair,
I was watching, I was like, wow.
the only things about those
do that.
movies,
You know what I
usually
mean?
are
I was like, where is the give of this? 'Cause this is like the funniest thing I've ever seen. Why are people making fun of Pedro Pascal being like, life is good, but it could be better?
I mean, to be fair,
And
the
then
only thing those movies have going for them right now is that they have great actors and actresses playing. They do
for
have
the
some,
most
like,
part, Ezra Miller is.
he's a good actor. He is a great actor. He's a
He's
crazy
horrible
person.
He's a horrible person.
He's a crazy human.
He held
but
Hawaii hostage for like 3 months, and then they're trying to sweep that under the rug for Flash.
I mean, they need that money to make that movie to make that money. You know,
Chris,
that's their fucking end game movie.
Chris's
Or-
comment in our Discord was so fucking funny. He's like, God knew that Flash was too powerful to have his own movie.
Ezra Miller's a lunatic.
Yeah,
You could tell all the way back in like The Perks of Being a Wallflower.
he's just crazy.
He's a fucking lunatic in that movie.
He's got crazy eyes.
He's in a few movies. Yeah, you're like, oh wow, that guy's done all the
Yeah.
drugs and fucked all the people. Like he's done all the crazy
He's
shit.
got black eyes like a doll's eyes.
Please don't say it like that with that whatever that fucking sound is in your voice. Don't do that again.
And there was a character from Cats in Wonder Woman too, towards the end.
From Cats?
It's a joke because like they did Cheetah, but she looks like a character from Cats. Like
Isn't it Kristen Wiig?
Yeah, look it up. real
I've seen
quick.
it.
You've
I've
seen it?
Yeah, I've
It's
seen
so
it.
bad.
It's ridiculous.
It's
It looks
horrible.
absurd.
They could have done. They could have done so much more. She came out, and I was like, they zoom in, and there's this dramatic music on her face after she's turning the cheetah.
Do you
I'm like,
know
They're
Jack's
doing
films?
this? We're doing this?
Do you know Jack's films from YouTube?
Yeah.
He was like very excited about seeing Cats when it came out.
No.
Hold on,
Okay.
because he knew it was gonna be bad.
Okay.
Because you know him, he likes to watch the terrible shit
Yeah.
and like make fun of them. So he watched it, and then he listened to every interview, watched all the bullshit behind the scenes. He said, "Did you guys know that when they developed the software that turns everyone into cats for like digitally for the movie, there's a version where all of them have buttholes, and somewhere on a hard drive in some asshole's desk." There's a fucking copy of Cats where all the characters have a tail, and under that tail is a little butthole.
Did they do the
We are gonna get that movie released. That was his
Is
fucking
that like
mission.
the Snyder Cut version of Cats?
Yeah, there's like the butthole cut. It was like the joke. They want it. There's like a sect of
Did they have
people on
like
the
tiny
internet.
little testicles with those two? Like you know how
I was excited, no shit, for that movie when I saw the
Really?
trailer.
For
Because the
Cats?
music is really good.
Oh.
The like songs are actually pretty
Remember when
good.
Quentin wanted us to go see it with them?
Yeah, and I
was
told
like,
him
no.
not in a million fucking. I wouldn't go see that movie with your money. I wouldn't go see it for free. Fucking no. I'll wait and watch it later if I'm ever gonna watch it. And then it did so bad that I was like, I'm not wasting my time. But I will admit I watched the trailer for that movie many times. I was kind of low key excited.
James Corden's in it.
Well,
Corden?
I wasn't excited about that.
He's a
I
bad
think
guy.
James Corden's probably a really cool guy to sit down and like maybe have a drink or like smoke a joint with, talk some shit. I fucking hate that show. I
Wait,
hate
which show?
the show he did. He's so
The
late
car?
whatever late night thing he does.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's that. It's the fucking carpool karaoke's on it. I liked him in that movie Begin Again. He's great in that with
I've
Keira
been so
Knightley.
indifferent towards him.
Keira
Like,
Knightley and
I'll be
Mark
like,
Ruffalo.
oh, James Corden. Like, I honestly forget he exists
Oh,
sometimes.
Literally, that was me sitting here trying to figure out who you guys were talking about, but then I
Carpool
I was
karaoke.
figuring out,
yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, there he is.
And then
Yeah.
That's
everybody got mad that Cardboard Karaoke was fake, and I was like, I guess it's 'cause me and you worked in production. I was like,
Yeah, it's
like,
obviously
yeah,
fake.
like
It's
who
so
the-
hard to film
Yeah,
that.
like how
Very, very, very rarely are like cars being driven in movies or in shows like by the characters real.
and people were mad.
Like The Office is one of the only ones that like actually is like they're actually filming.
People
Those
were-
people are driving around. Like that's Steve Carell driving a car.
People were mad when that came in. I was like, why?
Oh, the
yeah,
James
like
Corden
yeah,
thing?
yeah. I was like, of all the things to be mad at somebody about, why would you be afraid that this or be?
They're
so mad at
singing.
this.
They're singing like
They're
there are
singing-
parts where James Corden is singing with Harry Styles, and both of them have their hands up like this, eyes closed, screaming at the
Yeah.
top, and the fucking car's moving. Like, what do you
if
want? You want him
talk
to be fucking driving?
Anybody
It's very
with
unsafe.
that's ever worked in production or has any kind of knowledge about production is going to tell you, yeah, that shit's hard as fuck to see. Like film, like
Yeah,
why would
it's
they do it?
Yeah, it's not.
And it's so dangerous. Like,
It's
you
so dangerous.
you
Do you remember
know
when we
the
got in
amount-
trouble for filming on top of that car for like a half second? Like when we were filming the commercial at the fucking For Learn TV in the, you might not have been there. It was down in the at the fucking the career center. We were in the parking lot filming, and like a student had a car, and we were gonna film with the car. And I was like, I'll just get on the roof of the car and film this part. And we were all the students. We were like,
To
yeah,
get the
fuck yeah,
shot.
let's do it. And like our fucking Mr. DeWalt came out there and was like, fucking get the fuck off the car, dude. You're gonna get me fired. Like, what the fuck? He's like, you can't do that.
But like,
and I was like, oh shit, I'm sorry, Mr. DeWalt.
but like the thing is, like there, even if like for some reason the studio is like, yeah, go ahead and do that. There's so much liability insurance. There's so much like, because if he gets in a wreck while he's singing with these people in the car beside him, like Harry
If
Styles,
he got in a fucking wreck with
yeah,
fucking Shakira,
yeah,
like
or
that-
Hillary Clinton or whoever the fuck he's gonna have
Hillary
on. Like,
Clinton.
well, yeah, I don't know. who he has on.
Carpool karaoke.
I've never watched.
Carpool karaoke is with singers.
Is it
It's like
always?
yeah,
Well,
it's
that
like
doesn't
they're-
sound
the-
any fun. We already know they can sing.
what's them singing their songs with James Corden
That's
in a car.
even worse. I already know they can sing that song. I've heard it. It's recorded. Sing something else. Have people that can't sing come on.
Get somebody else to do it.
Do better. You know, I'm already mad about this.
People already
Who would
hate
watch
the guy.
that?
A lot of people. It's very popular.
That's stupid.
You're stupid.
No wonder people are upset about this. They don't have any brain cells. Why would I watch somebody sing badly a version of a song they've already
They're not
recorded?
singing
them
badly. They're
better?
singing well.
Well, that's even worse. Karaoke's not about singing well. It's about singing badly and having fun with your friends. I know. I used to do it every Thursday. I know what this is about, Charlie. And you got to be drunk. No, he should have known already that somebody was like, you know, he wasn't actually driving, because they're
You
all
have very
probably
different
drunk.
definitions of what is like how to do things right.
You get drunk.
Creighton's like, you do it bad, you get drunk.
This is how you do karaoke. You get drunk and then you sing songs badly.
I do kind of agree with Creighton on that one.
See, why
You
would
don't have to sing bad.
why-
What if you're a
that
good
would be-
singer? You can never sing karaoke with your friends if
no,
you're a good
I'm
singer.
just saying, like, you
Supposed
can,
to fucking
you
phone
can-
it in.
like it just seems like
What the
a self jerk to go on a show, sing a song you've already sung that's pre-recorded, and sing along with that song in a car with James Corden.
It is kind of
It's like sing something different. We already know you can sing that song. Sing "Eye of the Tiger." Sing like anything. Sing a fucking a bad song and see if you can turn that song around to a good song.
Sometimes they sing different songs.
Do a Metallica
But usually
cover.
it's like an artist like advertising their new thing. So
I
they're
mean,
at least
I
going to sing their new
guess.
songs.
But like
And sometimes
you
they sing
know,
the classics 'cause people want to hear the classics. And then every once in a while, like Gwen Stefani would be like, let's sing the fucking Little Einsteins from that dumbass show. Or like
There you go.
some stupid- some shit like
something
that'll
niche,
happen.
You know.
yeah, that
It'd
does
be really
happen.
bold.
How
if
about you
they-
watch it before you judge
You know what that would be really bold if they had like if they had
it? Say it.
John Williams come up with like a musical
So
like
dumb. You're
theme,
so
and
dumb.
then on the spot they had to come up with lyrics for it after drinking and riding around with James Corden.
You're being quite silly.
No, but think about it though. They have to come up with lyrics on the spot. That shit's pushing
That's
you
called
creatively.
freestyling.
Oh well, there you go. but in a car.
People
All Ian
freestyle
could
in
do it.
cars all the time.
Yeah, they do. It's,
But I
like,
think
it's like a fucking subculture.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like that would be way more interesting than them singing along to their own song. I don't know. I don't get it. Seems stupid to me. And then people are mad that it's fake. Like, you know, that he's not actually driving. He's not actually driving the car. Like, yeah. Why not? Why would he be?
I can't wait to have Aleem come on one day when he has fucking new music out,
Yeah, there we
so
go.
that he can like do some freestyles and like do his own music and
There
like
we
just
go.
baffle you.
See, that's more interesting. I would already be on board for that. He's not in the
The
car.
song that we listened to, the opening 2 songs, the second one that has lyrics is our friend Aleem who does the podcast.
Wait.
with us.
You said people hate him? Why do people hate James Corden?
They just hate him.
Why?
That's
He's
why
like-
everyone
he's like
forgets he exists.
He's just like the joke to a lot
Like-
of people. I like James Corden.
He's like the most inoffensive person that I could ever think of. Like, 'cause I don't even remember.
I think it's because he's so like PG most of the time that like people probably see him as like kind of fake. But like I don't.
I mean,
I think
there's
he's
a lot
cool.
of people in
That's
that
just
world that
if
are
you
fake.
well yeah, but if you go watch him, like if you watch him and like Begin Again, like where he's like it's air quotes, it's acting, but it's really like that's just like he always plays the same guy. Like he's just James Corden
So
playing
does
himself.
Seth Rogen,
He's
know?
having a fun. Well, no, Seth Rogen plays some different characters. He's
Who?
played Steve Wozniak really well. He played that
played
guy in The
Steve
Fablemans really. Yeah, and Steve Jobs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
I haven't seen that. Everything I've seen Seth Rogen, I'm like, oh yeah, it's just Seth Rogen.
yeah. Well, I mean, he does a lot of comedy stuff that is just that,
That's probably why.
and then he comes around and fucking makes The Boys, and you're like, what the fuck?
he made. Oh yeah, he did.
He's
make
like a
The
main
Boys,
producer of
yeah.
The Boys. Yeah. Seth Rogen's a fucking.
Yeah.
He's got range. He just
No,
doesn't use it
I
often.
just mean like I don't mean like I don't think that he can't do it, but I just everything I've seen him in, everything I know him for.
Hey, Blake.
You know,
Yeah. I know what you
hey
mean.
Blake.
Oh, Charlie, I have a new scary movie for you to watch.
I'm not.
Here we
Probably.
go.
What?
It's
Wait,
scary
what? I'll
time.
tell you now if I'm gonna watch it or
It's
not.
called I See You.
I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Oh,
Do
is
you
it
want me
like
to give
I
you a-
see you, like I see
No, no,
you,
no.
or
Do
I
you want me
see
to
you
give
like
you like
I
a
can see
brief
him?
description? You're gonna look it up.
He's got like a mom.
2019 film.
No. Oh, is it I don't know if it was 2019.
That's 4 years.
Helen Hunt, Owen Teague, Judah Lewis.
Oh, I love him.
No, you don't.
How you know?
A policeman and his doctor wife have some marriage problems, and the son blames the mother for his job. The policeman investigates a case of a missing boy. The possible kidnapping looks like cases from a few years ago.
She's a doctor wife.
Oh, I hate this trailer. I mean,
But
not
they have-
trailer. I hate this poster for it.
They have.
What's the poster
There's
like?
people living in their house like
the
that they don't
poster.
know about.
Oh, that's like Ghost House.
What the
Have you ever seen
Wait,
Ghost House?
what the fuck?
It was on Netflix
You
for
mean
a while.
Open House?
No, Ghost House.
I don't know what you're talking
Like,
about.
so this lady thinks there's a ghost in the house the whole time, but it turns out there's somebody just living in the walls. But then there actually is a ghost at some point.
I wrote a short story about something like that.
What?
I'll tell you later. I don't want to say it 'cause I want to make it one day. I want to like
Ghost House or
no
Oh.
the fucking different thing.
Wait, what's the poster like for it?
It looks like a fucking scary sock puppet monkey.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, that was the only part that I didn't like about it.
I
That
hate
was-
this.
I can barely see it.
Well, you asked me to show you.
It's a
Pull
mask.
it up.
I'll
like
show you
actually.
later, man.
That's not a
Like,
monkey. It's a frog. It's a mask.
Is it?
Yes.
What?
It's a frog. You might not believe it's a frog, but it's a frog. They have people living in their house, and
well,
they're
I
called
hate it.
froggers. So he wears that mask.
Oh, 'cause they're squatting.
Yes.
I'll have to listen to the trailer and
'cause frogs
decide
squat?
whether or not. I never saw that trailer. I never even heard of that movie, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm
I
scared.
watched it last night.
That's how
Is it
fresh
scary?
Hmm?
Is it scary?
Well, see,
Okay.
there you go. It's not scary.
Was Smile scary?
I didn't watch Smile. I haven't
But you
found
told
it.
me to watch Smile. Oh
no,
wait,
I said I wanted to watch it.
what was the other one? What's the one you said? There was a couple you said that were scary. What is scary? Like to you, what is scary?
Like shit like The Conjuring, stuff like that.
Yeah, The Conjuring. I can't see. That's just.
Supernatural stuff.
I'm just not even sort of
Yeah,
interested in.
supernatural stuff is what gets me.
I like supernatural stuff. I like the slasher stuff too.
Yeah.
Like slash.
The slasher stuff's fun.
But it's fun. But it's like sometimes if they do it right, it's realistic enough that it you're kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah.
like, it's actually
Supernatural
scary.
shit, like fucking demons and shit. I hate that shit. Like I like the sci-fi horror, like Alien. Like Alien Covenant is fucking brutal. It is so good. The fucking Predator is. I mean, the original's amazing. That Prey movie was fucking unbelievable. You didn't watch Prey.
I did watch. Prey.
You did watch Prey.
We talked about Prey on here. Remember?
Okay.
When it
I
came
talked to
out.
Nathan about it too in the
see,
last
that was
couple
the
days, so I couldn't remember if it was
that
you
was
or
the only
not.
Predator movie I've seen. Remember? 'Cause I was like, well, if I'm gonna start, might as well start with Prey.
That's a great movie.
Solid.
They
The
need to make
CGI is a
another
little
one.
weird, but you know it's okay. Like
Yeah,
the
it
whole
didn't
Soon to
have
Beer,
the budget it probably deserved.
but it was still good.
Because for
Like,
the
it was
writing of
solid.
that movie and for how well the fucking main chick did,
Well,
dude, you would have thought that was like a much like you would have thought she's like a fucking huge actress. Like she had her one shot and fucking used it.
well, that's the thing.
she owned
though.
in that
Like,
movie. She's so good.
like that movie is one of those movies that's like it doesn't really need like a big budget or big actors.
Yeah.
The story's just so solid.
Like The Shining would fuck me up. Like I can't watch The Shining.
This Shine's a
I'm a pussy.
yeah, he was fucking.
You should watch Gerald's Game. That movie terrifies
Doctor
the
Sleep
fuck
would
out of
fuck
me.
you up too.
Doctor Sleep.
It's a sequel to Shining.
Oh,
It
yeah.
had
yeah.
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah. Was it good?
It was so good. It was like it's like, and I know I say this a lot, but like that's probably my favorite like horror movie because the story in it's just so fucking like.
Isn't Ewan McGregor the little kid from The Shining?
Yeah, he's Danny,
Yeah.
but he's like grown up now. And
Yeah.
got,
Well,
like,
no shit.
and now he's got
Crazy.
trauma. But then he overcomes it. It's really like
Whoa, spoilers.
Well, no, this isn't really spoilers because like by the time you get to the meat of the movie, like I like that they have him overcoming it and it not being like tied to the story. He kind of has like his own mini movie at the beginning about him recovering and stuff. And it's really good. It's a moving story.
You should watch Gerald's Game. 'Cause that one like was so bad. Had my anxiety going so
No,
bad.
see, just can't. I can't.
There's
do that.
also
That's
like
just, I can't happen.
these vampires in it kind of.
Oh, okay.
They're
Well,
not-
stop telling me the plot. Maybe
Well, no,
I'll watch
it's
it
not
one day.
plot, it's all in the trailer. Like you can see all that stuff in the trailer. They eat the shine out of people. Literally.
Okay.
And then like kill them and eat them. It's terrifying. There's this scene like and it's always like children that they do it with.
I really wanted to watch It and It Chapter 2. I didn't watch those.
They're good.
But
Those are good too.
those like the trailers for
The-
those made me like
The first
the trailer for the second one is one of the best trailers I've ever seen, and I've never seen either
They're
of the movies.
both really good movies.
I think
should
I
watch
like the
those.
first chapter better. The first chapter is like you could watch it by itself and that would be the end of it and you're like, yeah, I get it. The second one is bloated, but it's good.
You're
Ja-
bloated. and
what's
good,
his
so-
name? David Spader?
What? Bill Hader.
Bill Hader. I don't know where I got David Spader from.
David
Bill
Spade.
Yeah,
Bill Hader.
Bill Hader
You
is
like-
fantastic.
You like James Spader, so there's a lot of
Yeah.
combos going on
Bill,
there that makes
Bill Hader carries that movie, basically. He's not even the main character.
sense. Is James McAvoy good?
He's good. Yeah,
He's
Bill,
always
Bill
good.
Hader
That
just
guy's so good.
Bill Hader just outdoes everybody. Like, and it's so like you wouldn't see it coming.
Okay.
He's the best
I'm
character.
scared. I
Charlie-
can't watch this
Charlie,
shit.
look at me. He's the best character in that movie.
I believe it. I'm also just I can't. I'm so scared.
On the
of those movies.
original, in the original one, I couldn't tell if what's his face died or not. The little nerdy kid from like the TV shorts.
From the from Stranger Things.
No, from it. The original like TV version of it. Did you ever watch that?
Oh, you mean in
With-
the original
yeah,
version you
yeah,
couldn't
with
tell?
Tim
Okay,
Curry.
I got you. Yeah.
'Cause you know, like you like in the very final scene, 'cause you know he's got the little thing for asthma.
Yeah, the inhaler.
Yeah, he's got the inhaler, and he's like, "This is poison." He sprays him like he tried to do when he was a kid, and it doesn't work. And then he gets like thrown against some rocks, and then it like they're carrying him out, but they're like, "Is he carrying a body or is he alive?" And they never clear it up. There's a lot of bike riding in that one too. Like there's this one point where the guy that plays like the main character, Billy, I think is his name, is riding bikes with the other guy.
Have
that
you ever
stayed.
heard how crazy the book is compared to the movies?
Oh yeah, there's like a space turtle and there's an orgy and like it's a whole thing.
It's
Stephen King was on a lot of coke when he wrote that.
yeah, he says he doesn't even remember writing Cujo. Like he was just fucked up on coke and beer and wrote Cujo and then like had it made in a movie and everything and like literally he has no recollection of ever coming up with it.
If you ever look at young pictures of Stephen King, you're like, oh yeah, that guy does coke and writes.
Yeah, he's a fucking crazy person.
Now he's just like
Now he's just a fucking weird Democrat.
he's
Like the kind that you're uncomfortable to talk about.
He's like he gives me Bill Clinton vibes. He's like over there like, hey yo, can't do nothing.
I have an entire box of his books in my bedroom. They're like old.
Bill Clinton or Stephen King?
Stephen King.
She's like both.
They're right next to each other on the shelf.
Darren. Darren?
Let me see your dress, Darren.
Oh,
See,
Monica.
you
Goddamn,
get
I
in
missed
back
the
in the
Bill Clinton joke.
90s, he like nutted on this girl's dress. You didn't know that? See, she
Wait,
does-
do you
she's-
not know about the
she's
Bill
too
Clinton
young.
scandal?
She's too young to know about
Hold
it.
on a second. Do you know that there even was anything wrong with Bill Clinton that happened to him?
Yes, but I don't know what it was.
Oh my God.
So he went
This
on
goddamn
Arsenio
country.
Hall and played a sax.
This is like, hold on. I want to observe this culturally real quick. This is like how they don't tell German kids about Germany
War II?
losing in World War II and World War I.
I don't think the dress is the same as the Holocaust.
No, but I'm saying that like the fact that this person are you 19 or 20? I'm 19. She's 19 years old. She's been here. She's been on this planet for almost 2 decades, and she doesn't know about. Like, granted, it wasn't the president while that she was born. That was a president when she I was born and he was the president still.
Well, he was also president like almost 30 years ago.
Yeah, but like in
More than
in
that.
most
No,
people's living memory, this guy was the president. And there was a giant scandal. Like, you know why Richard Nixon was, like, axed, right? Oh, my fucking God. You children and your listening to history, having ass. Learn about your goddamn country.
Did you know LBJ ordered pants? And we got
Okay,
recorded?
that's not important at all,
It's
though.
not scandalous, but, you know.
Did you know JFK was assassinated? Okay.
So she's got
We had to go back a couple extra presidents, but she remembers
in my
something.
mind, her head is like, all right, World War II, JFK died.
Richard Nixon
following
got
that.
in trouble for election tampering for
Yeah. They
Like,
called that Watergate.
they called it. Well, it was figured out at the. Anyway, Bill Clinton was like having sexual relations
With his
with, like,
assistant.
with an assistant. Was it his assistant?
Like
Something
intern
like
assistant.
intern
or something.
assistant or something. She
That
was
was called
like, she was like
Dressgate.
19 or 20 or something. Her name was Monica Lewinsky,
Yeah.
and it was
Oh, wait,
hilarious.
that name sounds very familiar.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably there's one reason why, and one reason only.
That one was called Dressgate. They couldn't call it-
He's making all this up.
they couldn't call it Cumgate.
Great. I can't even deal with you right now.
Anyways, he was like, I didn't.
There's
bone
like
her.
all these famous. Yeah, I
He's
never
like, I
had
didn't
sexual
bone her.
relations with
And
that
then
woman.
like she was like, yeah, look at this dress. He nutted all over it. And they tested it and it matched his like DNA. And then he had to come out and be like, I lied.
She blew me under the Oval Office.
I did have sex with that woman.
I sort of had.
All
sex
this
with
is
that
on
woman.
YouTube, by the way.
It's hilarious, but it's also like unbelievably absurd that
Yeah.
that happened and that everyone was like,
Everyone was mad about it.
everyone
but
was
now it's
mad,
that's
and
like a
like, but
Tuesday.
now it's like everyone's like, fuck it. Like,
Yeah.
you see who the
I mean,
last
that's
two,
not like
see who
the-
the last 2 or 3 have been. How crazy that shit's
That-
been.
To be fair, that's not like the most shadiest thing the
Alex
Clintons
Jones
have
said
done.
it first.
The
That's
Clintons
hilarious.
have been doing like shady shit for like decades.
I can't believe that she ever thought she had a chance with that on her resume. Which, granted, to be fair,
Whose
she almost
resume?
Hillary Clinton, like
Oh, yeah.
still being married to Bill Clinton after that happened to him. Like,
Well, that was the thing, right? She tried to do this whole thing like we're stronger now than ever, you know, like that we've overcome all these obstacles, blah 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 blah. They don't even sleep in the same bed apparently. So like, but that's the thing, like for decades and decades they've like lied and stole and done all this crazy shit. And like there's been
and
people
definitely
that
had
have
people
like
murdered.
there's been people that like were close to them that have committed suicide, and like
And the,
the
number of
amount
people,
of people
on the list is like 30 or something.
yeah.
Like they've
It's
committed
crazy.
suicide.
Like
Like they died naturally or
Yeah.
committed suicide, and every time
there's this one guy who shot himself in the head twice.
with a shotgun.
But and it was called he committed suicide.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's nuts.
It's
nuts.
it's really crazy if you look into it. And then
but
like
they're untouchable
yeah.
Yeah.
because
She still didn't
he
get
was a
president.
president.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I
You
mean
go
she'll
through-
still always have Secret Service, but like,
You go through all that just to not get president.
well, the crazy thing about like the
They've
crazy
been
thing about
beat-
well, do you know how the Secret Service works? Like with past presidents,
it's like they
if-
get it forever, right?
if you've ever been a president, you have a Secret Service detail for the rest of your life.
well, no. So my
So
thing
like
is,
he always, her and him. Well, it's like you and your family.
does she get doubled if she won? Like double detail?
I don't think that's how it works.
That'd be cool.
It would have been funny for Bill Clinton not only to be the first president to have like a sex scandal, but to then also be the first, if she had won, to be the first
First husband?
first husband, I guess.
First hubby?
First lady, first man, first mister.
First man?
So,
Anyways, in my mind, like decades of planning went to it's like a whole House of Cards thing, and then this orange man comes out of nowhere and ruins it for her. Could you imagine, like this whole time, your whole life you've been planning your run for president, and then here comes Donald Trump waddling up to the podium, blocking your path, and you're like, nobody's gonna vote for him.
Paul is ugly.
Look, and he's like,
in the room. I said, "Look, that guy is so ugly."
she's like, there's no way nobody's gonna vote for him. I got this in the bag.
And then he
then
fucking
then he
came out of left field.
he
Fucking
won.
won that. Look, like him or not, there's one amazing thing about Donald Trump to me. My favorite thing about Donald Trump is the sheer will that he has. He went to that fucking Obama Correspondents' Dinner, that fucking that State of the Union thing, where he was, or the I can't remember which thing it was.
And
And he was
like,
and
in
Obama's
here.
up there talking shit, just making jokes to everybody, and he's like, Donald's had a lot of criticisms, over the years, and he may say that he'd pay to have my birth certificate printed that shows that I'm not American, and say all these crazy things, but there's one thing he'll never be: president of the United States. And the camera cuts to Donald Trump, and he's just like, just looking at him, and you're like, man, that guy wants to be president. And then he got the fucking next election. He went he was like, in that moment, he was like, I'm coming for that guy's job. And then he got it. That is some fucking gangster shit, bro. Not Will, Charlie. The sheer audacity, the caucasity in that man.
That's what Will Smith should have done. Like when Kevin Hart was up there making fun of his wife and shit, he should have let him.
You mean Chris Rock?
Chris Rock, whatever. He was looking.
Two short black guys, not the same black guy. Like, Creighton, come on, dude.
He's looking up at him. He's like, okay, you know what? Next year I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna roast you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be good at it. I'm gonna be good at comedy, like I used to be.
He goes on tours and stuff. Like really gets like a following as a stand-up comedian, and then come back and just roasts the shit out.
It wasn't
Chris
even
Rock.
that serious of a joke. That's the craziest part. Like
Well,
that
neither
joke-
was Obama's thing.
Well, that's true. That's a really good point.
Trump divided the
Well,
whole country.
Trump really didn't like Obama as president. That was kind of what that was all about. And I think that him saying that to him just sealed the. He was like, okay, I guess I can go. I guess I can ruin the world.
I'll split the country just to make a point.
Yeah, just to make a point. But man, if he didn't have his job, he literally.
There's this scene from the DCAU where like they're worried that Lex Luthor's going to become president, and like the one superhero named The Question goes and confronts him, and he's like, "You think I really wanted to be president? Like, you know how much power I'd have to get up just to be president? I spent $20 million on a campaign just to tick Superman off."
That's funny as fuck. Okay, hold on. What? Let's fucking wrap this shit up. I can't believe this went this late. It's 1:13. Holy shit, we did an hour and 50 already.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna be so dead tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys are fucking screwed. I can't believe we did this. I thought you told me that this was gonna be the only day we were gonna be able to do it for like a week. That's why I was like,
I said I close every day, so we'll be able to do it more this week.
I definitely crossed some wires. We should have waited till Wednesday. But this was a good podcast.
Yeah.
Well, what a fucking I couldn't even like cut this up if I wanted to later. The amount of shit we talked about.
Well, and
that,
that's
like,
why we just need to blow up our mind chat with a lot of stuff and then find ways to tie it all together.
Yeah, find ways to tie it all together. Or, you know, what we did today. List them as we go.
Well, there we go. That was
tie
fun.
them all together.
You guys pick.
You silly
Okay.
goose.
Creighton making me pick me.
Panicking. Like, what's the next one? Fuck. Okay.
I like
Good
that,
night,
though.
Sterling. I love you,
Throw
dude.
me different subjects
Good
and I'll
night,
tie them
Sterling.
together in a nice bow.
Anyway, you guys.
A knot, if you will.
I'm Charlie.
I thought you were going to say I
I'm
will
Darren.
not.
Say goodbye, Creighton.
Goodbye, Creighton.
You guys have a good night. We'll catch you later.